Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Luke Monster. Today we're just going to be doing a little bit of a small Star Wars Black Series discussion / Q&A, and this one is a little out of nowhere. It's a little surprise. I didn't really plan it at all, so yeah, we're kind of just jumping into it. So let's just go ahead, like I said, and jump into it. So what is up, Cosmo? Nice to see you in the chat. We're just going to kind of wait for people to come in. So I'm going to give everybody shout outs as they come in. We got Luke's Lane Speeder in the chat right out the bat. What's up, man? Nice to see you. We also got Inferno Hippo. What's up? Nice to see you. We also got Clone Caffey. Caffey, C-A-F-F-E, Caffey. Yo, what's up? Nice to see you. We also got TROC backwards. Nice to see you in the chat. So yeah, if you guys did miss it and you are just getting to the stream, as of right now, it looks like we're just going to be doing kind of a Black Series discussion / Q&A. So yeah, feel free to start asking me questions. And right now, I'm just going to kind of introduce people as they join the stream. We do have Jason Harris. What's up? Nice to see you in the chat. We also do have Luke. Nice. What's up? We got Commander Vero. I do apologize. I'm not the best with names, so if I do pronounce your name wrong, I do apologize. I try my best. Then we also do have. We already said hi to Inferno Hippo, but was working on some dios. That's nice. I've been working on one from Luke's Lane Speeder. Actually, I've been working on the March on the Jedi Temple. That one's gonna look pretty cool, and I'll definitely make a video once I finish it. But how does the mic sound? I'm using a new mic on this stream, so let me know if it's too loud, too quiet, if there's anything that could be changed. Let me know, because I personally cannot hear it. We got Halo Legend 117 in the chat. We also got Ruben Hansen. That's an awesome name. We also got Constant Irvin. Hey Luke, thanks so much for the giveaways. Yeah, dude, I'm really happy to do it. You guys are incredible, and I just love giving back to the community. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking around and entering in the giveaways. Halo Legend 117 says favorite Jedi. I mean, I think the only correct answer is Obi-Wan. I don't know. Obviously, there's a ton of random Jedi out there, but Obi-Wan's the classic. He's by far the best, and I think maybe he's just the best because he's the one that we've seen the most of besides Anakin. But you know, he's classic. I gotta love Obi-Wan. We've also got Kev's Collectibles. What's up? We got Skywalker Hendricks, my boy. If you're not yet subbed to him, make sure you go check him out. We got Padre. He says, "Hey, Lukeness, found Leia at Endor, Obi-Wan, and Darth Vader Black Series today at our Target." Nice. That is awesome. I actually did find a pretty good Target deal, which I will get into later in the video. But yeah. Commander Vero says, "How's your day?" Pretty good. Cannot complain. How about you? How's your day going? Commander Cook says, "Wish I could stay." So yeah, I wish you could stay too. But I'll definitely post the stream after if you do want to come back and check it out. We do got Caden. What's up? Nice to see you in the chat. We also got Jonathan Anderson. Says, "Hey Luke, can't stay too long. Just wanted to pop in and say hello." What's up? Nice to see you in the chat. We do have Cole. He says, "Dude, I'm an inbox collector, and because of the box change, I'm considering switching to TBC. Should I?" That is honestly a great question. I know I've actually heard a lot of people asking me this question. And to me, it just is one of those things. Is it worth buying to you if you can't see the figure? And if not, then you're just kind of collecting images of these characters rather than the actual figures. And so at that point, it's like, maybe you should switch to TBC, just because at that point, there is no actual point of buying the figures if you can't even see them. I gotta catch up on comments. I'm falling a little bit behind, but it's all right. Keeves Collectible says, "Obi-Wan or Plo Koon, the nicest Jedi?" Honestly, I probably could agree. I'd also throw Kit Fisto in there. Kit Fisto in the movies kind of was a little mediocre, but in the Clone Wars, Kit Fisto was awesome. Constance Irvin says, "Do you think Luke Skywalker will get his own Disney Plus series in the future?" I really, really hope so. I want them to cast Sebastian Stan, and I want it to be kind of like a Jedi Academy style show following his Jedi Academy, before episode 7, and I want it to kind of just like I don't know if you guys have ever played the game, like Jedi Outcast or Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. Awesome games, but I want to kind of follow those plot points, and you get to see Luke's Jedi Temple and everything, and you also get to see characters like Kyle Katarn and stuff like that. I think that'd be super cool. I'd love to see it follow something like that. Jason Harris says, Qui-Gon is my favorite. Changes everything if he lived. Yeah, honestly, Qui-Gon is awesome. I would have liked to see what would have happened. It's actually kind of funny because just looking back, he's like the only person that actually dies to a lightsaber wound now, where everybody else, like, they get stabbed and they're just fine, kind of like Reva. Darth Maul gets cut in half, he's fine. There's a ton of people like that get like attacked with a lightsaber and they're just fine. And Qui-Gon is like the one person that actually dies. I think that's kind of funny, but you know, it is what it is. I think he had to die to kind of progress the story of Phantom Menace. Ruben Hansen says, if you were being hunted by Vader, who would you want to protect you? That is tough. I mean, I guess Obi-Wan would be a good answer with that. I mean, I guess Obi-Wan and Luke would be the two options, because I think they're the only two people that could actually defend, like, that could win against Vader. Maybe Palpatine, but it depends. I don't know. Halo Legend says, we need a deluxe Jango celebrating the 20th anniversary of Attack the Clones. Helmet head, unmasked head, rain tunic, and 2 separate jetpacks, pilot headset, blast effects, gauntlet knife, grapple hook, etc. That is right. That is completely correct. We need all of those things. And unfortunately, I just don't think it's going to happen. Not at least for the 20th anniversary. I think we might get a deluxe Jango in the future, but it's definitely not happening this year. I can pretty safely say that. It's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. Hasbro kind of looked over the 20th anniversary of Attack the Clones, which is a real shame, but it is what it is. Cosmo in Peely, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. He says, where do you get your Black Series figures? It depends. If I am doing pre-orders, I normally pre-order from either Hasbro Pulse or Dorkside. Hasbro Pulse takes a lot longer to ship the pre-orders sometimes, but they're pretty reliable. And also, I am a Pulse Premium member, so I get free shipping, so that helps a lot. But if it's like a fan channel exclusive or something like that, I normally tend to do either Dorkside. Actually, yeah, Dorkside is really the only one I've done besides Hasbro Pulse. And then obviously exclusives like Target, Walmart, I'll pre-order from them. And if I don't do a pre-order, I will find it in stores. I think GameStop is great for finding in stores, and then Target, Walmart are. Target's better than Walmart because Walmart, I don't think I've found a single Walmart exclusive figure actually in store in Walmart. It's a shame, but it is what it is. We got Shala Gupta. That's an awesome name as well. What's up? Nice to see you in the chat. We got Commander Cook with the 99-cent donation. Thanks, man. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Nice to see you in the chat. I wish you could have stayed longer, but I know you did mention you had to leave. So make sure to come back and check it out after the stream, because I definitely will post it. We have Unpopular Fan says, hi, Luke. I'm a big fan. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Thanks for joining the chat. We have Miles Sanders Gaming. Hey, Luke Ness Monster. What's up? Nice to see you. We also got Infernal Hippo. I know I've already mentioned him, but he says, I love when you post at like 10 p.m. or like 11. Always watch the vids first hour. Yeah, I'm on a pretty busy schedule a lot, and so I just post the videos whenever I can. So I know for some people that does get pretty late. I think normally for me it's normally like 8 or 9 when I post. But yeah, I know it can be a little late sometimes, unfortunately. But we got Josh, and Josh is a member. So what's up, Josh? Nice to see you in the chat. Always love to see those members. Shala Gupta, I love you. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. We got Finn the Clone Trooper. Would you want to see a Star Wars Revenge of the Sith 4-hour cut officially released? I think it'd be cool, but 4 hours is just a really long movie. It'd be hard to sit through. Like I had trouble sitting through the 3-hour Endgame, things like the 3-hour Batman movie, and so a 4-hour Revenge of the Sith would be pretty cool. But I don't know. I don't know if I'd want it to be officially released just because it's a long movie. But it is what it is. Oh, we got bots. I gotta get rid of the bots. How old are the bots? The bots are like 5 minutes old. I'm just that far behind on comments. There we go. They are gone. Hopefully. Next question. Cole says Mace and Cal are the best. Ooh, I forgot about Cal Kestis. Cal Kestis is pretty awesome. Luke shouldn't. I'm sorry. Also, Luke shouldn't his own series since he had his own trilogy. Love to see a Mace spinoff. Yeah, I could agree with that. But it'd be interesting to see what they could do with the Luke series. I honestly though, I want Mace to come back for Book of Boba Fett season 2. I think that would be incredible. I know some people are saying like Mando season 2. That would be all right, but I do think Book of Boba Fett season 2 is where it really counts. Just with the whole relationship between Mace Windu and Boba Fett, with Mace killing Jango. I'd love to see how that would pan out, and honestly, I think that could make Boba more of the bad guy that we saw him last in like Return of the Jedi. And I think that's what a lot of people didn't like about the Book of Boba Fett, was just Boba Fett was too nice. He was trying to be a good guy, when really we wanted that bad guy bounty hunter. So maybe that would be a way to get that bad guy Boba Fett back. But you never know. Constant Irvin says, "Hey Luke, just curious, when with you?" Unfortunately, I don't know what that comment means, so I do apologize. But we do have Josh with the Luke Nest sticker. Thanks, man. If you don't know what the Luke Nest sticker is, that is actually one of the perks for being a member. So go check out the memberships down in the description below. It is linked if you want to check it out, or the join button, either one. But yeah, pretty cool. Thanks for being a member, Josh. I really appreciate it. Unpopular fan says, "My biggest Black Series dream is Chancellor Palpatine with Force Lightning and a red lightsaber with a golden hilt. That would be awesome. I know there's a ton of concepts out there of a figure like that, but that'd be so cool to get an actual figure. Never know, we might get it one day, but yeah, it'd be pretty cool." You got Obi-Sean Kenobi. What's up? Nice to see you in the chat. Europe says, "You got a scammer." Yeah, I did. I still got another one. Okay. I need to get a moderator. Block user. There we go. I think I just need to answer the comments quicker so I don't get that far behind. Inferno Hippo says, "Out of the basement gave you the virus." Yeah, that's what it looks like. Constant says, "Hey Luke, just wondering, when will my giveaway come in?" We actually did draw the giveaway already, and Lemon won the giveaway, so maybe this is Lemon on another account. I actually do doubt it, but yeah, congrats to Lemon. Go check out the giveaway winner video if you haven't seen that one yet. But I actually did just ship out that figure today to Lemon, so hopefully he will be getting it in a few days. Cole says, "Is $10 for the Jet Trooper a good deal?" Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Even if it's like the Imperial or the Clone Jet Trooper, either one, $10 is a steal. And yeah, so if you are interested, for $10, I say definitely pick it up. Yeah, Inferno Hippo, we need mods. Yeah, we definitely do. I need to look into that. We got Brandon. He says, "I love your videos, man. To be honest, I'm getting pretty annoyed with Hasbro not listening to fans. Can you tell them they are just money hungry? What would you do if you were working with their Star Wars team?" That would be awesome. I have actually reached out to their team about doing an interview with some different developers, and I've yet to get a response back. So it is what it is. But yeah, I have mixed emotions about it. Lane Speeder Luke says, "Smash that like button, homies." Yeah, listen to Luke. Smash that like button. Jason Harris says, "I found Throne Room Boba in Walmart a month or so ago." Yeah, I know he was hitting Walmarts earlier this summer. Like, there was like kind of a wave of him that hit Walmarts, and then they kind of just stopped. I don't know what really happened with that, but it was pretty cool. But my Hasbro Pulse orders, where I pre-ordered him from, that one shipped like 6 months early, and so I ended up getting him a few weeks ago. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Favorite clone or Jedi? Favorite clone is Fives. I don't know if you've watched my channel at all, but it's Fives, and one big thing on my channel that I've been campaigning for is a Black Series Fives. So yeah, maybe do some Black Series Fives spam in the chat. But yeah, pretty cool. I just love Fives, and I hope we get a figure one day. Commander Hero, any ARC troopers you want? Minimum Fives and Jesse. Yeah, Fives and Jesse are definitely like the minimum we need to get. But I think a Havoc, Hammer, Colt, Blitz are like the 4 ARC troopers from the earlier seasons of the Clone Wars. We don't see them a ton, but I think those 4 would be awesome. Sorry about that. I think those 4 would be just incredible to see in the Black Series, and we've already got the ARC Trooper mold, so it's just easy repaints. Europe says, do you think the new plastic-free packaging will make some people quit collecting Black Series? For me, I'm not a big fan, but I might be into it. So, I actually had a lot of comments already, and a lot of people reach out saying that they're just done collecting. I think that's just because they're inbox collectors, and so you can't really see the figure. You're just buying a $30 image of a character. So at that point, it's like, is it even worth collecting anymore? So I definitely understand a lot of people, and it is what it is. It's just how it's going to be, unfortunately. But I do think if we vote with our wallets, that's how Hasbro's going to see it. And if plastic free just really doesn't sell very well, they will switch back to plastic, just because, like I said, Hasbro cares much more about money than they do the environment. And maybe one day they'll switch back. But like I said, if we really want them to switch back, we got to go with our wallets, and we'll see. I don't know if we're going to do that or not. I don't know if people really care that much about the plastic free. I think there's a lot of people that like just don't like it, but they're still going to buy the figures anyway, kind of like me. I'm not a huge fan of plastic free, but I'm probably going to end up buying the figures anyway. So, vote with your wallet, because that's what Hasbro really sees. Jason says, it was the only one. It was hidden behind other stuff. Yeah, nice. I think, so it was like the $10 Jet Trooper. Dude, if you can get it for $10, I say go for it. That's awesome. Oh, never mind. It might, maybe it was a different person that got a Jetpack Trooper. I don't know. I got a lot of comments to keep up with, but he says, hello, and dude, I just got the Jetpack Trooper today, and it's my 4th one. Nice. That's awesome. We got Halo Legend 117. Did you like Book of Boba Fett? Honestly, I really didn't like it. Speeder Gang, Boba Fett not really being the OG Boba Fett, Mando stealing the show, etc. Really disappointing, and it was really disappointing for a show that I was excited for. Yeah, I was honestly a little disappointed. There were some aspects I liked of it, and then there was some that I didn't, and I don't know. I have mixed emotions about it. I think like I said, they could have done some things differently, but at the end of the day, it wasn't a terrible show, and I'd love to see what they're going to do in season 2. But overall, it's not bad. It's definitely one of those shows. It's worth a rewatch, and maybe when you rewatch it, you might think of it differently. But it's definitely something I need to get around to rewatching. RC8802 says, aside from fives, what is your number one clone you want in the Black Series? Oof, I would have to go with Hardcase. I'm also a big 501st fan, and I think Hardcase would be great to give him his rotisserie blaster, as I like to call it, or like the Z6 rotary cannon. It'd be pretty awesome figure, and it's just a standard phase 2 clone trooper, so it's an easy repaint. Like, they wouldn't have to make any new mold really, so pretty easy. I already did answer this one. Ryan says, the baby. Okay. RC8802 says, did Weakness? I'm skipping that. Cosmo, what is the rarest figure you have in your collection? This one actually was sent to me by Hunter, and it is the San Diego Comic-Con 2019 Tenor Boba Fett. I'm not going to grab it right now because it is on the top of my shelf. But yeah, it was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, and it's a pretty awesome figure. One of my holy grail figures, and I'm super grateful Hunter reached out and sent it to me. GFam Bam says, congrats on 7K, love the content. Thanks, man, I really, really appreciate it. Content says, I mean the PS5 and MacBook. Well, yeah, we did have a scammer in the chat trying to sell people a PS5 and a MacBook. I did have to go through and delete all of his comments, unfortunately, but yeah, sorry about that. I do apologize. We have Viewmaster. Can't wait for my Dark Trooper. Just expensive to army build. Yeah, that's one thing that I'm not a huge fan about the Dark Trooper. I think it looks incredible, but for being like a $35 deluxe figure, this is an army builder. So if you want a lot of them, you're paying $35 a figure, and at that point, it just gets kind of expensive. So honestly, I do kind of see this one going on clearance. I think it's one of those where with deluxe figures, Hasbro normally ships them 6 to a case. And so people might buy 1 or 2, but I don't see this being a super huge army builder just because of the price. But I think this one will go on clearance eventually. And I'm getting really far behind on comments. I got to get rid of... Oh, I'm getting the bots again. Okay. Cole says, what, in your opinion, is the vehicle we need the most in the Black Series? 100% the ATST. I'm sorry, not the ATST, the ATRT from Clone Wars. Give us like a ATRT driver, and it's just a perfect size Black Series vehicle. I think you charge $50 for the set, $25 for the figure, $25 for the ATRT, and honestly, it would be a pretty awesome set. So I know Hasbro's kind of done this with like the speeder bike sets, where it's $50 for the speeder and the figure all together. But do that with like an ATRT because it's a relatively small vehicle. It'd be pretty cool to see in the Black Series too, and it would just look awesome. And it's relatively like small enough to fit really well on shelves. So, just my thoughts. Found Figuring Dan today at Target and missed the rest of the wave. I still don't have Figuring Dan. I plan on army building him. I will probably get 3 to 6 of him, depending on how many I find in stores. But yeah, I love the Cantina band, and I'd love to put Figuring Dan with my Cantina display. Fives, never knew that. Who knew Lucas liked fives? Yeah, it's I know I don't really talk about it that much, but I absolutely love fives. What's up, Aiden? Nice to see you in the chat. Ooh, if you had to rank all the San Diego Comic-Con reveals, what would the rankings be? There was actually a lot of San Diego Comic-Con reveals over the last couple of weeks, so I probably won't rank them all right now, but I'll give you guys a few of my favorites. I do think that this is tough. I might give the Gaming Grades figures revealed the highest rank out of all of them. I think they're pretty cool. They're pretty generic repaints, but I'd love to see how they come to play in the new Fallen Order game. And yeah, I just love the Gaming Grades figures. I think also the Mando Luke is a pretty solid figure. Same with what's his name? Miggs Mayfeld, the new Miggs Mayfeld from Season 1 is also a great figure. So yeah, those would be my top ones. Axe Wolves is also pretty cool. So yeah, those would be my highest. I don't know if I really have a ranking for them, but those are the ones I like the most. I think we should get a Black Series Mando N1 Starfighter 100%. It is the perfect Black Series scale vehicle. Like I said, it's a pretty large vehicle, but charge maybe $150 to $200 for this vehicle. Throw us in Mando and a Grogu, and you're set. I think this would be an incredible video. I almost said an incredible video, an incredible vehicle, and it's like one of those. It's just small enough to make in Black Series scale, and I think Hasbro would do great selling it. So I hope we do one day. I don't know if we ever will, but fingers crossed. RC8802 says, "How about the American Bullfrog from Jabba's Bull in the Black Series?" They actually already did this, I'm pretty sure, because they did it in the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. They included the little bowl with the frog and everything in it. So I'm pretty sure they've already done this. It's just a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Ruben Hansen says, Delta Squad versus Rex, Fives, Echo, and Jesse. Oh, that is tough. Rex has plot armor, so I mean, you just don't see Rex die. Again, he has plot armor. So I think just because of that, he might have the upper hand against Delta Squad. But I think if you're looking at Rex as just a clone he is without having plot armor and everything like that, then Delta Squad wins every day, I think. I think Delta Squad is overpowered, and I'd love to see them make their way back into canon, hopefully. They were in one Clone Wars video, or one Clone Wars episode, but besides that, I guess Scorch has shown up in Bad Batch, and he is rumored to show up in Bad Batch Season 2, so I'm really, really hoping, fingers crossed, that all of Delta Squad shows up in Bad Batch Season 2, but we'll have to wait and see. When you see a Black Series wishlist video, Fives, you know who it is. Yeah, to be honest, number one at almost every single Black Series wishlist video is Fives. I do that a lot. I mean, we pretty much just got to assume that it's Fives at this point, but top 5 Mandalorian figures I want. Coming at number 1 is Fives. He's not from the Mandalorian, but I feel like I would totally do that. Cole says, I like the OGs, I like the OGs the most, but I like all Star Wars in general. People need to accept that the saga evolved and more kiddish now. I don't like it, but Rey might be the future of Star Wars. Yes and no. I think that Star Wars is it should be aimed at all ages. I don't think it should just be aimed at kids. But I do think that fans need to stop gatekeeping. I think Star Wars fans are very toxic. It's just unfortunate. But I do think, like, you have OT fans back when the prequels came out, trashing on them super hard. Now you have all the prequel fans trashing on the new trilogy, and it's just people are gatekeeping. If anybody who's like, oh, I really love the sequels, and then everybody just hates on them for loving the sequels, and it's just not something you should do. If they like Star Wars, doesn't matter what they like from Star Wars, you should let them like it without getting mad. I don't know. It's just their opinion. It's just what they like. Halo Legend says, do you like Spider-Man? I absolutely love Spider-Man. I actually did pre-order the Marvel Legends Spider-Man 3-pack, the one with Toby, Andrew, and Tom. So I'm really excited for that to finally ship. I know it'll ship, in a year now? I gotta check for bots. Yeah, we got a ton of bots. Gosh dang it, I need to get a mod. There we go. Let me go back up. But yeah, I actually really love Spider-Man No Way Home. Awesome movie, and I cannot wait to see the future of Tom Holland Spider-Man in the MCU. I'm really excited for that. No one should believe these scammers. I'm pretty sure you're referring to all of the people I had in my chat the other day, talking about a free PS5 and stuff. Yeah, if you see anybody using my logo that is not officially named Luke Ness Monster, do not trust them at all. People can steal your logo, so just unless if it says Luke Ness Monster, don't trust it. RC8802 says, imagine how cool the Black Series would be. Imagine how cool it would be if the Black Series chiseled out an action figure from my frog face profile picture. I mean, they could always do the frog lady from Mando Season 2. I mean, honestly, I'd buy that figure. Give her a literal tank of eggs and everything. I'd buy that figure. I think it'd be pretty cool. It would look great on the shelf. And Hasbro always goes really, really good when it comes to aliens and stuff in the Black Series. So give us Frog Lady. What is one figure that you would like as a custom? This is an interesting question. I would love a Luke Ness custom clone trooper, customized with my colors as its own battalion. And I actually do already have somebody working on that, and it'll definitely be in an upcoming video. I do believe they've already finished and shipped it out, so it should be here in a few days. So really excited about that. Shout out to Lung Guy's Hideout. If you have not heard about him, he does Black Series videos. Yeah, go check him out. Dan says, I can see Saw going on clearance as well. I 100% can't too. Saw's a great character for Rogue One. I just think they're a few years too late when releasing it. And plus the deluxe figure, I mean, he doesn't really do much. He kind of just stands around and acts old. And so making him a deluxe figure, I think, is just kind of hurting his sellability. I think if he was he's a $27 figure normally. If he's a $27 figure versus a $34, $35 figure, it's one of those things. I might pick him up for $27, but I might not for $34. 1 second. Yeah, I do have the bots coming back. I've been trying to ban them as they come in, but I can be a mod. I might have to look into that after the stream in front of Hippo, but yeah, I'm definitely down if you are. What if Delta Squad from Republic Commando and Master Chief from Halo merged together? Honestly, I could see that because I can see the games taking a lot from each other. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know how well a Halo Star Wars crossover would go, but I'd love to see something like that, even if it wasn't canon. I think it'd be pretty cool though. We need the Bark Speeder. Yeah, we definitely do. Give us a $50 and Commander Neo and Bark Speeder pack. That'd be pretty solid. Anthony says, what if Hasbro make ARC Trooper 5s as a deluxe that comes with 2 different helmets, the Phase 1.5, the Echo helmet, the ARC Trooper helmet, and then the Phase 2 helmet with the same accessories as Echo. P.S. Congrats on 7K subs. Thank you so much. I do really appreciate it. And that would be my dream 5s release. I think he needs to come with the 2 helmets because he is pretty prominent with both versions of the helmets. So I'd love him to come with 2 helmets. Now, Hasbro's never going to include that. Sorry to tell you that. It's just not going to happen. They'd have to make a brand new helmet sculpt with a rangefinder for the Phase 2, so I just don't see them making a new mold for that. But I'd love to see it. I just don't see it happening. Cole says, I have the deluxe cow and I'm a huge Fallen Order fan. Should I buy the original one too? The figure price is over $80 now, though. Wow, to be honest, I really haven't been paying attention to that figure. I bought it back whenever it first came out in 2019, and I love it. Honestly, I think I like that one much more than the deluxe version. I love all the accessories the deluxe version comes with, but I just love the classic design of the outfit. I don't think he's worth $80, but if you can find him for a decent price, I say go for it. But I'm sure Black Series is going to be doing another Cal figure for the upcoming game, because I know they already announced him for TVC, so I guarantee they're going to do a Black Series version too. So maybe just wait for that version, but you never know. We got Darth Educator. He says, hey, Lucas, what's up? Nice to see you in the chat. Angus says, what do you think the most needed figure from Revenge of the Sith? For me, I really like the Airborne Trooper. Airborne Trooper is definitely one of those figures we really need. I think right now the figure we need the most is just a brand new body for both Obi-Wan and Anakin. Head to toe, brand new mold is what we need the most. But if you're going by characters we haven't got yet, I think a Revenge of the Sith Palpatine would be one of the ones we need the most, for sure. Constance says, wait, so I'm not getting a PS5 and MacBook? I thought I won them. You gave me your contact. Sorry, that was actually a scammer in my comments. They were using my profile picture. So, yeah. Please tell me you did not contact them, because they're just scamming you. Sorry about that. No frog in the, yeah, you're right. There was no frog in the bowl. Maybe they should make a frog for that Jabba set. Who knows? I'd be fine with that. I mean, we do have the frog from the Baby Yoda figure, so maybe just throw that in the bowl. Hope we get a Black Series Book of Boba Fett Cad Bane and Haja Esteri from Kenobi. Oh yeah, both of those figures would be great. I definitely think Book of Boba Fett Cad Bane is on the way. I do hope we get a Haja too, though, because I loved Haja's character in Kenobi. Marshmallow says, I'm just after droids and clones. Everything else is taking the back seat. Yeah, I mean, for me, I only buy figures that I want. I don't really go out of my way to buy figures I don't want that much. And, you know, everybody's doing what they want to collect, and I think that's great. I mean, if I know a lot of people get upset, like, hey, this figure got revealed, and it's just a really crappy figure, yeah, just don't buy it then. I don't know. I mean, that's what I do. I don't get super upset if it's a figure I don't like, unless if it's one like a Fordo and they just make it completely inaccurate. But, you know, I just think of those things, collect what you want to collect and don't what you don't. Kendall says, could we be seeing Emperor Palpatine Black Series from Obi-Wan Kenobi? I don't think so. I mean, he showed up as a hologram for like 5 minutes, or not even like a minute, so I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Troy says, we need chips, the Lightyear Crystal Grade 1 Starfighter, $32 fits 6. And to be honest, I have no clue what this comment says. I do apologize. Try to rephrase if you can. But Darth Education says, hi, Luke Ness. What kind of repaints do you think they'll do on the Bad Batch Season 2? I think they're going to try to reuse every single piece of those armors that they can, give like what's new that they can, but I think they're going to try to just repaint everything. So, yeah, I haven't really, I can't remember what they specifically changed from the trailer, but I know there was a lot of paint changes. I think Commander Cody might be getting a new figure with his all gray look. That'd be awesome. But Infernal Hippo says, isn't he in the trailer for Season 2? I believe we're referring to Commander Cody. I could be wrong, though. I don't know. Thanks for the donation, Josh. You did send a super sticker. Thanks, man. I do really, really appreciate it. Love to see you in the chat. And Josh is a member as well, so thanks, man. Thanks for being a member. Really, really appreciate it. Is Peel or Cosmo better? Again, I'm gonna be honest. I'm really sorry. I don't understand the question. I'm not sure if I know who Peel or Cosmo is, so I do apologize. Try to rephrase if you can, but yeah, I'm sorry about that. Will you get the Shea Vizsla in 3.75-inch scale? No, I won't. I don't really collect TVC that much. I only really get figures that I really, really want, like the Dark Trooper 3-pack I ended up buying from TVC. Other than that, I just don't really buy TVC. So maybe if they made a Black Series, but other than that, I probably wouldn't buy it. We got Balls in the chat. What's up? Nice to see you. RC8802 says, Luke Ness, do you read any comics, Legend comics, like with Jank Sunbur and Big Starglider? I do not read any comics, no. I mainly stay to like the films or TV shows and stuff. I don't really go into that deep of like even the books. I've read a few books, but I don't go super deep into the books either. So books and comics, I just don't really do that much. So. Ooh, yeah, we are falling behind on comics, but we're gonna try our best. Constant says, okay, don't trust them, got it. I've never been scammed before. I have a PS5 anyway, so I'm fine. Yeah, yeah, I do really apologize. I was actually at a movie when I posted that video right before I went in, and so when I came out 2 hours later, I had a ton of replies and all my comments with the scammer trying to sell everybody like a PS5 or whatever. So I do really apologize for that. If I wasn't in the movie, I could have got it all banned and deleted before, but I didn't even notice because I had my phone turned off. So yeah, I do apologize for that. Shala Gupta says, do you like lolly berries? To be honest, I have no clue what that is, so I'm gonna say probably not, just because I don't know what that is. So RC8802 says, I thought she was a gecko when I initially watched the show, but she didn't really look cute. Should have just been my profile pic photoshopped in as the face. Oh yeah, you're referring to the frog lady from season 2 of Mando. Yeah, to be honest, I'd still love a figure from that, and yeah, honestly, it might be a gecko too. I think everybody just kind of called her frog lady, but she's probably more of like a lizard or a gecko than a frog. G Fam Bam says, do you do any outside activities, anything else? I'm pretty busy a lot of the time, but I do play a lot of video games. I don't really I did do like an episode of Vader Immortal on my channel, but it just kind of flunked. It didn't do very well, so I didn't really continue the series. But if you guys want to see me play different games on the channel, I'd be happy to do it. But yeah, I also do a lot of other stuff too that just has nothing to do with Star Wars or just the channel at all. But I don't really talk about that much. But Delta Squad versus Inferno Squad. This one's easy. I love Inferno Squad, but Delta Squad's got to win 100% of the time. I have the 2009 clone turbo tank from for 3.75 inch scaled figures, almost complete. Lights and sound still work with the speed that pops up the back. Selling it for 175 to 250 if anyone's interested. Yeah, go check out Halo's posting there. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I do hope they do a turbo tank Black Series scaled, but that would be pretty huge. It would definitely be a HasLab, but I'd love to see it. That'd be cool. What do you think will be the next gaming great figure? Hopefully Scorch. I really want Scorch, and you got to complete Delta Squad. So I'm hoping it's Scorch, but to be honest, it's probably going to be another Fallen Order figure or a Jedi Survivor figure, to be honest. Roman Graham says, "What's up, dude? Just got in. Thanks for joining. We're just kind of doing a Q&A, so feel free to ask questions. Just kind of a chill stream, like I said. We're just answering some questions." And I'm a little bit far behind the comments, so I'm trying to catch up. But Look, Miss, would you rather have Waxer and Boyle Phase 2 or Neo and Bakara? That's tough. I think if it's Waxer and Boyle Phase 2, I would have to go Neo and Bakara just because I think we need them to finish the live-action Revenge of the Sith clones. But if it's Phase 1, I think Waxer and Boyle, just because Waxer and Boyle are more iconic in their Phase 1 outfits. But to be honest, I just want all of them. So, yeah. Revenge of the Sith, Super Battle Droid, that's what we need. 100%, we need a Super Battle Droid. Make it deluxe, I don't care, but we need a Super Battle Droid, and it's kind of weird that Hasbro has been avoiding it for so long. RC8802 says the frog wasn't the same one. I think you're referring to the frog from the Baby Yoda pack and the one in Jabba's. I know they're not the same, but they're both frogs. So you kind of just throw the frog in the little bowl thing from the SDCC pack. I think it'll work if you want a frog in the little bowl. But anyway, I'm moving on. Roman says, why do you think there are only 2 figures for the book of Boba Fett, killing it in the Obi-Wan series? I think it's just because I think it has to do with Hasbro and Lucasfilm's partnership. Lucasfilm obviously sends Hasbro some concept art and some different figures and stuff for them to make their figures for. And I think they just heavily pushed Kenobi at Hasbro, and they didn't really do the same for Book of Boba Fett. And so whenever all these characters showed up in Book of Boba Fett, and they just didn't really have any reveals for it because they didn't get all the concept art and everything like that to make these figures. And maybe they just had other priorities too, but that's my theory. I don't really know for sure. Hunter says, "Oh no, I'm late. Not a big deal. We're still doing great here. We're still chugging along. So nice to see you, Hunter, in the chat." Constance says, "I actually did talk to this gamer, just deleted the contact and everything else." That's awesome. Sorry about that. I wish I could have banned him sooner, but like I said, unfortunately, I was in the middle of a movie and just couldn't get to it. What's up, Hunter? Yeah, what's up, Hunter? Nice to see you in the chat. Any chance for a weekway skiff guard for Revenge of this or Return of the Jedi 40th? I think we're gonna get him. I actually did make a video with all my predictions for the Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary figures, so go check that one out. But weekway was on my prediction list. Yeah. Lucas, what do you think is going to happen to Cody in the Bad Batch? I think Rex and Cody are going to meet up, and I think Cody's going to die, or Rex is going to remove his chip. Either one, we really don't know, but Cody's got to get some kind of end to his story, whether it's like leaving off with Rex, trying to find Kenobi, or if it's dying. I think they're going to do something with his character, and we'll have to wait and see. I think it's going to be really cool, because I think he's one of the coolest clones, and I'd love to see how his story ends, because he's kind of, again, he's one of those good guy clones everybody loves, but he's still working for the Empire. We want him to get redeemed, but we don't know if he will, and I'd love to see how that story plays out. Hunter, did you get the Muddy Mando? Yep, I got him. Awesome, thanks. Do you play Battlefront 2? I used to play it a lot, not as much anymore, but yeah, back in the day, I used to play it a ton. I actually used to play Battlefront 2015 like religiously. I absolutely loved that game, and yeah, I got into Battlefront 2 as well once that one came out. But I think I played Battlefront 2015 like 10 times more. Do you think Tala and Ned B from Kenobi could get their own team-up series? How about that they met and rescue Jedi? I don't think they could get a team-up series, considering that they both died in the series. I mean, unless if you do like a kind of a prequel to their story, but I just think their story is covered so well in Kenobi that it's one of those I just don't care enough to get their own series. And even if they do get their own series, it's one of those, there's only so much time you can work with before they meet up with Kenobi and die. So I just don't know if they could really get their own series, but it's an interesting idea. Zeb Witt says, would you like to see gaming grades figures based off the Battlefront 2 2005, like the Sharpshooter or Combat Engineer? I 100%, I want the 501st Jet Trooper from Battlefront 2005. It's basically just like the normal 501st Trooper, but with like a green visor and some other paint. So that's the one I want the most. I would love to see that figure, but I don't see how they're doing it, considering it's that old of a game. I don't see them doing it, but you never know. We might get lucky and get it one day. But one of my favorite figure and trooper designs of all time. Sorry, my mic was muted. I accidentally muted my mic and I started talking and then didn't realize it was muted. Anyway, Lazy Left Hand says, what do you think of McFarlane figures? I buy a few here and there. Right now, what is the main McFarlane figures I buy? Mainly like the Avatar figures, like the 5-inch scale Avatar figures. Really the only McFarlane figures I buy as of right now. But yeah, they're pretty cool. I know DC's pretty big with McFarlane, but I don't really buy any DC figures. I just haven't really got into it. I wish Hasbro would make a Captain Hauser. I have a custom Hauser already, but I'd love an official release. Yeah, I think that would be awesome as well. You know, fingers crossed, hopefully one day. We'll have to see, but it's kind of weird. They kind of like really cooled off with Bad Batch releases. So hopefully when Season 2 picks back up, they'll release some more. But, you know, it is what it is. Pretty cool. I hope we get a Starkiller, General Kota, Big Star Glider, Proxy, Episode 9 Finn, Episode 9 Lando, Episode 9 Poe, Episode 9 Ben Solo, and Episode 9 Palpatine. We need all of those figures. I think Episode 9 figures are going to peg warm quite a bit. It's just unfortunate people don't really buy Episode 9 figures, but I still think we need them in the Black Series, regardless of them peg warming. So maybe make them fan channel exclusives. But yeah, Starkiller, General Kota, Biggs, Proxy, all of those are must gets because we definitely need them. The judge will not make the case for this year and will not have any other plans for the summer. Okay. Still waiting for Nakara, Neo, Jesse, and Scorch. Yeah, Jesse's still rumored, and he seems like he's just keep getting pushed back and back. So hopefully he gets announced pretty soon, but we'll have to see. What's your favorite Black Series line? Mine are the Gaming Greats line. Gaming Greats is solid. I mean, yeah, it might be Gaming Greats. It might just be the main line. Either one works. I think what I like the most is the original Gaming Greats line when they were in the old like red box style packaging. I love those boxes. Each of the boxes like changed colors based on the figure, and so like the Shadow Sword was a blue box. Darth Nihilus was a red box. It was pretty cool. I loved how the boxes changed colors, and it just looked awesome. So I think like that portion of the Gaming Greats was my favorite. Paul says it's crazy how we still haven't got any 20th anniversary Attack the Clones, and we won't. Unfortunately, Hasbro's just kind of skipping it, and it's unfortunate, but that's how it seems like it's going to be. Halo Legend 117 says, "Hey man, gotta head off. Great stream. You're easily the best Black Series reviewer. Great job on 7K subs. Keep up the great work. Thanks, man, for joining. I really hope you're still here, but thanks for joining, and hope you have a good summer." Luke's Landspeeder says, I'm sorry, I always call you Luke's Landspeeder. Landspeeder Luke says, "What sort of rules do you have for your collection? Do you buy everything, or just from certain movies, shows, or just random figures that you like?" Mainly, it's just random figures that I like. I don't really have a rule. And there's also like something that I do where I will absolutely hate a figure, and then I'll see it in stores and I'll buy it, and then I'll absolutely love the figure. For example, Q9 from The Mandalorian, I absolutely trashed on this figure when it was first announced. I thought it was really dumb, and I thought they could have been making better figures. And then I bought the figure, and it's a really awesome figure. So it's one of those things like, don't judge a figure before you buy it. But yeah, I just kind of buy figures that I like and I think are cool. Mainly I go with clone figures, and then some OT figures here and there. But to be honest, I will buy any figure I think is cool. What Black Series line is your favorite? Mandalorian, Clone Wars. I gotta go Clone Wars. I mean, I'm a huge Clone Wars fan, and that's what I mainly collect. But yeah, Gaming Greats is up there as well. Do you think we'll see Bad Batch come to live action? No, I don't think so. I think they're an animated crew, and it's gonna stay that way, and I'm fine with that because I think they are a great animated show, and I think it's fine to stay that way. What is the worst Black Series figure of all time? Me and a friend were actually talking about this earlier. I think it's the Episode 7 Rey figure. It's awful paint apps, poor articulation. It's just overall pretty bad. Where can I find you at Halo Legend? Oh, he is interested in the Turbo Tank. Hopefully he's still in here, because I think he might have left the chat, unfortunately. But Lucas, do you want a Captain Jag? You know who he is. What about Commander Fire and Appo? Appo has a hot toy on the way. I definitely want a Fire and Appo. I'm not sure who Commander Jag is. I do apologize. I think he might be from the comics. I'm just not super familiar with the comics. And he might be from something else. I just don't recognize the name. But if he's a clone, I'm happy to get any clone. So that's my ideology. If he's a clone, give him to me. John says, odds of us getting a Krennic with photo real. To be honest, I don't know why they didn't do that with the whole Rogue One anniversary wave. It's like the one figure that didn't get re-released. It just really surprises me. To be honest, it's not looking great. I think we might get him in the archive line in the future, but other than that, I just don't see it happening. Yeah, what's going to happen with Hauser? Hopefully we get a figure. Hopefully we see him back in Bad Batch Season 2. I'd love to see him join the Rex crew, but we'll have to wait and see. They are still releasing Mando Season 1 characters, so we still have hope for Hauser. Yeah, I think you're right. I think, to be honest, there's any chance we could get any figure from any part of Star Wars at any time. So there's always hope for any figure. And so, yeah, I think there's a good chance we might get Hauser. How do you think Hauser will go about doing the Endo Rebel Trooper? I hope it's the older Trooper, Rex. Really excited for that one. and Black Series Lobot is really needed too. We definitely need a Lobot. For the Endor Trooper, I think it's going to be kind of like how the Snow Trooper was, or I'm sorry, not the Snow Trooper, the Hoth Rebel Trooper was, where they're going to do like the removable face where you can swap it out, and then one's going to be Old Man Rex, one's going to be like a younger character. And then that's going to be pretty cool, I think. I love the custom ability when it comes to troopers like that, and it'd be great to see an Endor Trooper do that. So, Zeb says, we need more Phase 1 Black Series. Figures like Rex or Fox don't screw them up. To be honest, one of those, I think I prefer the Phase 2 designs. So if, like, I don't need a Phase 1 version of them, but if they're going to make it, I'm going to buy it. So it's one of those, I don't really care either way, but I just prefer the Phase 2 looks, and I think most people do, and that's why they really haven't gotten into the Phase 1 as much. Yeah, Old Man Rex would be pretty cool. Hope we get Kenobi Season 2. I could see characters like Cody, Rex, more young Luke, and maybe Reva. I disagree. I think Kenobi ended perfectly. It capped off Kenobi's story there, kind of the mystery, and it also, really it was a great, I guess, like a meetup between Vader and Kenobi, and I think it ended their mystery pretty well together. And I don't think I want to see Kenobi and Vader meet up again into A New Hope. So I think you'd have to make the villain somebody else. It can't be Vader. And I just think if it's not Vader, then there's no point of doing a Season 2. So I hope they don't do a Season 2. I think Season 1 ended pretty well, but it looks like we might be getting a Season 2 because it is. Okay, we might be back. Let's see if this is working. Okay. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Now I'm really far behind on comments. Jeez. Okay. Can y'all hear me? There he is. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, my laptop just died. Sorry about that. Was not expecting that at all. So I do apologize, but we're back, and it looks like a lot of you guys stuck around. So that's awesome. That's really incredible. Thank you guys for sticking around. Which one do you think is cooler, Republic Commando or Bad Batch? Republic Commandos are better. I love the game so much. They look cooler. They're badass. They're so much cooler than Bad Batch. Shala Gupta says, I will never forget that you are the best person to be in my life. Thanks for the great videos. Man, I really appreciate that. That means a lot more than you know, actually. Like I said, I never thought I would affect this much people when starting my channel 2.5 years ago, and it's just incredible. So yeah, I really appreciate it. Luke Ness, if the frog on my profile was hungry and wanted some animal crackers dipped in pudding, would you feed her? Okay, I'm just gonna skip the comment. I'm sorry, man. Hope we get an upgraded kit for the Throne Room Boba Fett as well as one that comes with the gaffy stick. Yeah, for a deluxe figure, he should come with his gaffy stick. I do not know why they did not give him his gaffy stick. Come on, that's just a deluxe figure. You're charging $35 for it. Give him the gaffy stick. Desperado West says, I have Fordo Echo. Is Umbra Arc Trooper worth having? 100%. He's one of the best figures of 2022. If you have an option to get him, go and grab him. He's an incredible figure. How do you feel about the Obi-Wan show? I loved it. 10 out of 10. Would watch it 100 times over again if I could. Yeah, awesome show. I really loved it. That episode 7 Rey is so bad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's terrible. Really bad. We got my boy David in here, Lukeness live stream. Yeah, what's up, man? Nice to see you in the chat. Sorry I didn't let you know sooner. You probably joined like whenever the live stream went down too. So sorry about that. Here, I'm gonna go around and skip through some comments because I am kind of far behind. So if I do skip your comment, feel free to re-comment it. But yeah, I'm going to skip around here a little bit. Monkey Fam says, Kenobi is a limited series. There is no more Kenobi. Unfortunately, I think Lucasfilm is in the talks of making a season 2, which is unfortunate because I think one season is perfect. But yeah, according to their, like, when it first came out, it is a limited series. But like I said, I know Lucasfilm has been in the talks. Hunter Schultz says, no question, just showing some love. What's up, man? Thanks for the $10 dono. I really appreciate it. I think this deserves the donation video.
Jabba offers a sum of 35, and I do suggest you take it. He agrees.
Okay, now we're back to the point where my camera cut out. Yeah, my computer died, but we're back now. So yeah. Let me skip a few here. Lane Speeder Luke says, where do you get your music? So this is actually part of the software I use. I use StreamYard, and it has a music like setting. You can just pick some of their free music and play it in the background. So yeah, I just picked one of their free music, and it's just playing in the background. So yeah, that's where I get my music from. Someone should make a song with this beat. Sing along. Yeah, see a rap to this beat. Lukeness rap to this beat? Maybe, you never know. No, it won't happen, but one can dream. Okay, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be skipping around some comments here. So like I said, feel free to re-comment your questions. David says, what is a Black Series figure you would never want? Oh. Put me on the spot like that. I gotta think about it. Shmi Skywalker. I would never buy her. Just would pegworm. She doesn't do much in the show or in the movies. Yeah, I don't really want to Shmi Skywalker. Need Black Series Republic Commando. Yeah, we actually already have Boss, Fixer, and Sev. We only need the plain white one, and then we also do need Scorch still. But yeah, pretty awesome. Why is it that two people with Luke in their names are awesome? Luke and Monster and Lance Speeder Luke. Yeah, Lance Speeder Luke is awesome. I don't know if I can speak for myself, but Lance Speeder Luke is incredible. So go check him out. He is linked in the description. He does Instagram. He does also have Patreon and Etsy stores with a ton of 3D print files, and he also does have a YouTube channel. I believe his Instagram and YouTube are linked in the description. Okay, we also need a Hawkbat clone trooper in the Black Series. I'm not familiar what a Hawkbat clone trooper is, but I'm always down to get clone troopers. So, yeah, whatever it is, I'm down to get it. Ooh, that is a good question. Oh, wait, not that one. I'll come back to that one in a second. Actually, yeah, I mean, I'll answer it right now. I'll answer it first. I hope we get a Pike figure from the Black Series Book of Boba Fett. It'd be pretty cool. I don't see it happening. It's just a weird figure, and I don't think Hasbro would make it. But I think it'd be a pretty cool figure to get. This is a question, though. What is the best female Black Series figure? This one is tough. I think I got to give it to Fennec Shand. She's an incredible figure. So yeah, I think she's the best female one. Most underrated Black Series figure. I already have an answer for this. I know everybody's gonna hate on me for this answer, but it's actually Episode 9 Rey. Episode 9 Rey is an incredible figure. It's just hated because nobody likes the character of Rey. But as a figure itself, it's a great figure. But again, it's Rey, so I mean, you kind of gotta pick and choose your battles. But super underrated figure, and it's a solid choice because it's a great figure. What's up, man? Nice to see you in the chat. Black Series, that is. Not sure what that is referring to, but who are your top 10 favorite droids? Oof, I'm not gonna go through all 10, but R2C3PO are great. K2SO is amazing. I love Battle Droids, Super Battle Droids, Droidicos, all those. They're all awesome. David says 100K or a real working lightsaber. See, now the question is, could you make more than 100K from a real life working lightsaber? I mean, to be honest, making like YouTube videos with a real lightsaber, you could probably make more than 100K in the long run, but 100K is pretty nice. So it's one of those, I'd have to think about it. I don't know. Yeah, a real working lightsaber would be pretty cool though. Is it worth 100K though? Yeah, I don't know. Hear me out though. Take the lightsaber and then sell it to the U.S. government for like a ton of money, like a million, a couple millions. I bet they'd buy it off me for a lot. Most overrated Black Series figure. Great question. Ooh, I gotta think about it. I'm gonna give it to Paz Vizsla. I just recently picked this one up. It's a solid figure, and a lot of people really love the figure. It just doesn't do anything for me. But again, it's a solid figure. I just think it's a little overrated. Hunter says, most wanted Clone Wars figure. Do you even have to ask? Obviously, it's Fives. Besides Fives, I go either hard case or waxer and foil. Ho says, when is Wave 2? Wave 2 of what? Josh says, I hope Hasbro makes Republic Trooper from the Old Republic. I have a feeling they will. I know there is like a rumored Old Republic TV show and or movie coming out here pretty soon. And then I know there's also the New Republic game coming out as well. Or the new Old Republic game coming out. Which that one did get delayed indefinitely, which is unfortunate. I believe they kind of went and fired all the people working on the game. So that one will not come out for a while, unfortunately. But I do think they might get the Republic Trooper from one of those Old Republic things in the near future. So hopefully. I hate Jar Jar, but his figure is great. I hate Jar Jar too, and that's why I haven't picked up his figure. I just don't care enough about it. I even saw him on sale for $10 in the store, and I still didn't pick him up. I just don't care about Jar Jar. Lightsaber, of course. The price of it to resell would be far more than that. Honestly, yeah, you're probably right. What's your thoughts on the Halloween Trooper? Awesome looking figure. I think the biggest problem, I think instead of making it like a green color for like the skeleton, it should have been a white rather than a green. And then I think the biggest problem is just the name. I think they named it like Clone Trooper Halloween Edition. They should have named it something cool, like the Skull Trooper or the Death Trooper or something cool. Instead, they named it like Halloween Clone Trooper. No, that's lame. Give it a cool name. It's weird that this is the thing I'm complaining most about. It's just they named it bad, but I don't know. When is Wave 34 going to show up in stores? Wave 34 is that's the one with, I believe, Ayla Secura and Darth Maul. That one should be hitting stores, I want to say, like late 2022. So I think it'll start hitting stores right around like November, December of this year. So by the end of the year, I think is when we'll start seeing them. Most overrated Black Series figure. I already just answered this one. I think I said Paz Vizsla. Another overrated one, I might have to go with, what's another overrated one? Okay, I gotta think about it. Oof, I gotta think about it. Maybe just Episode 3 Anakin. Great figure, but he sucks. Like, articulation's not the best, proportions aren't the best, and the face is mediocre. I love Episode 3 Anakin, I love the character, but the figure we got is just kind of dookie. So he's overrated because I know he's very expensive on the aftermarket, and he's overrated in that sense, but the figure itself just kind of sucks. Ogdog says, I'd like to see a Black Series figure of 5s from the Clone Wars. You and me both. My top 5 droids are Ned B, K2SO, R2, C3PO, and BD1. That's a solid choice. Solid top 5. I don't know if I'd put Ned B that high. I like Ned B, but I don't think he's in the top 5 for me. What Black Series figure do you plan to get next? To be honest, it's just whatever I find in stores and I feel like picking up. I know the other day here, I think it's a good time to go into recent pickups. And it is only one figure for this video because I don't want to get the rest of them out of my case. But I did end up picking up the carbonized Paz Vizsla. I'm going to stand him up here. Did get the carbonized Paz Vizsla. This one was on sale at Target for $11. So I had to pick it up. $11 is the steal, and it's a great figure for $11. But its original price was $38. Not worth 38 bucks. Yeah, great figure for what it is. I think it's a cool figure, and honestly, I love the carbonized look too. I think the carbonized look looks better than the original look for Paz Vizsla. But like I said, not worth the $38 deluxe price. Yeah, so to be honest, it's whatever I find in stores. I never know what I'm going to find, and if I find a good deal on like $11 Paz Vizsla, I'll probably end up picking it up. We got my boy Josh using the 5s sticker. Like I said, if you guys don't know what the stickers are, how to get the stickers, you do have to be a member to get the stickers. So go check out the membership, linked in the description, and also just the big white join button. Pretty cool, and helps out the channel a lot. So yeah, thanks Josh for being a member. Hunter says, what is the most wanted Black Series vehicle? This one is tough for me. I think I know earlier I said the ATRT. ATRT would be great, but I also think just a Black Series like skiff would be awesome. A Black Series skiff, like not like the sail barge, but just like the skiff that like you see kind of flying around the Sarlacc pit there. That'd be awesome. Give it a weak way pilot, and it'd go great with Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary. But you never know. I think it's a perfect Black Series scale too, where it's not too expensive, but just perfect size. So I'd love to see that, but you never know. $1 billion or an actual astromech droid seen in the Star Wars universe. Only exception being that the ports will work with USB and modern ports rather than Star Wars ports. That one's tough. I gotta go with $1 billion, man. I don't think an astromech droid's worth $1 billion. I know obviously you could sell that tech off to companies that would reproduce it or something like that, but I think it depends. Is the droid AI like a normal droid in Star Wars, or is it just like a programmable robot like we already have? Because Because if it's AI, it got to go with droid, just because, if we got a real world AI like that, that's worth much more than $1 billion. But if it's just a normal robot, I mean, I got to go with $1 billion. Because I think an astromech droid. Oh, I got bots. I wasn't paying attention. I got bots. Yeah, but I guess if it's not AI, then you got to go for $1 billion. It's sad they had to fire the director of the KOTOR remake. Yeah, it's a shame. Hopefully it picks itself back up and comes out sooner than expected, but I think it's going to get delayed quite a few years. I don't have Rex or Archive Annie. Which one should I get first? I think get Rex first. I think Rex is the best Black Series figure of all time, but definitely try to pick up Anakin as well, because I think they're both great figures, but I think Rex is better. I paid $10 for Jar Jar. Yeah, I had the option to, and I still passed. I don't care that much about Jar Jar. I love a Terror Trooper action figure. I'm not sure if I know what Terror Trooper is. I probably would know what it is if I saw it, but from the name I don't recognize it. But if it's a Clone Trooper, I'd love to get it. Well, what happened if someone sent you a Jar Jar Binks figure? I would put it on the shelf with the rest of my figures. I mean, if somebody was nice enough to send it to me, yeah, I'd take it. It's not like I'm gonna you sent me Jar Jar. No, I will burn it or something. No, I'm not gonna burn like a Jar Jar figure or anything. But yeah, I mean, I think I'd put the figure on my shelf and everything. I wouldn't pay $10 for it. But if someone's gonna send it to me, yeah, sure. I don't know. What would be the worst selfie figure of a celebrity alive today? I like the of a celebrity alive today. So if you don't know what the selfie series is, a line Hasbro is doing where you can pretty much scan your own face, and then they'll print they'll print your face on an action figure, which is super cool. I'm definitely doing one. But what is the worst selfie? What's the worst selfie figure of a celebrity? I mean, I bet there's a ton of controversial celebrities I could name, which I probably won't. That's tough. I don't know. I think I'm kind of gonna change the question. I think it'd just be cool to get do maybe some characters that we have figures for, but not an unmasked face. So maybe we could get a Trilla head sculpt, because they didn't do one for the third sister there. Is it the third sister? The second sister. The second sister. Yeah, that's it. So maybe somebody does a selfie figure of her face and then just head swaps it with the normal figure. Yeah, I'm not necessarily sure. Celebrity live today. I'd buy an Ariana Grande one, but that's aside the point. Okay, that guy Lemon. I wish we would get another Jango with a new photo copied face, possibly in a deluxe pack with Kit Boba. That'd be awesome. Like I said, I'd love any new Jango. The old Jango body sucks. We definitely need a new Jango body, but hopefully one day. You never know. Oh, I'm getting far behind on comments again. I gotta pick up the pace. I just wanted to ask if I should try and get Figure and Dan at retail price. He's iconic, but I'm not really invested in him. Maybe if his price drops. If you're only getting one, I say get him at price. But if you're playing on army building like the entire Cantina band, definitely wait for him to go on sale. I think he's gonna go on sale eventually. He's gotta wait for it. But if you're only buying one, I say there's no reason not to get it at full price. Since we reached 7.25 subs, do you think we'll get a trailer within the week? My hunted trailer? Not within the week, unfortunately. When most giveaways end, my sub gain just drastically slows down. So not within a week, but I do think we'll get it maybe 2 or 3 weeks. We'll hit 7.5. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I am doing a Star Wars fan film. Star Wars Hunted. It's awesome. We actually are releasing a trailer for it at 7.5k subs, 7,500. We're releasing a trailer, and really, really excited for it. So if you guys aren't subbed, hit that sub button, get us to 75. And then we're also doing a giveaway, 7,500 subs too. Let me grab it. We're giving away one of my custom stands. Kind of hard to see, but it's just like a Black Series stand. Giving this away at 7,500 subs, and then we're also releasing my Hunted trailer. Really excited for this. It's an awesome trailer. Really, really awesome trailer. So I cannot wait to show you guys. But we got to hit 7,500 subs first. So hit that sub button. try to do something like for. Oh no, never mind. I won't. I was gonna show you guys like one of the masks I used in my fan film, but not right now. You guys have to wait for the trailer first. Yeah, we definitely need a Neo. Hope we get an Order 66 flashback version of Anakin with the robe and the better-looking face, and put him in the Kenobi line. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be a great excuse just to release another version of Anakin as well. So, hopefully, but you never know. I don't know if I see it happening, but it'd be pretty awesome. My Target doesn't have them on clearance. Yeah, so it's just one of those things. You gotta check your targets. I know this one was actually on an end cap. It wasn't in the actual like Star Wars aisle. So check end caps, check clearance aisles. But yeah, I know that whole carbonized line that was exclusive to Target has been peg warming super hard, and they're just trying to get rid of it. So they're really lowering prices a ton on it. I really hope Jesse will have the right helmet and not the phase 1.5, because Jesse does not wear that helmet. I don't think that's going to happen with Black Series. I think they're going to give him the correct helmet. I know a lot of people were upset when TVC did that, and I don't think they're going to make the same mistake twice. So they're definitely going to give him the right helmet, I think. But which is better, Purge Trooper or Death Troopers? To me, Purge Troopers. I like Purge Troopers better. I think they just look cooler. Death Troopers are also really cool as well. But I think Purge Troopers are cooler. They look cooler. I love the red and black color scheme. Worst Star Wars villain. So is it worst like the worst villain? He's a terrible person. He's like an awful like big bad worst guy. He's a bad guy. Or is it like the worst villain? Like he just makes a terrible villain. Like he should not be a villain. I guess I'll answer both. Worst villain's got to be like the baddest guy. He's got to be Palpatine. He's just a terrible guy. He's the worst villain when it comes to like level of badness. I guess if that makes sense. But worst villain that's like just like bad as a villain. I don't know. Maybe some random guy from Clone Wars. I think Zero the Hutt is a terrible villain. I could not care about him at all. He's just a Hutt with a sassy accent that just kind of is annoying. I know 1313 podcast is gonna get mad at me for saying that, but I could care less about Zero the Hutt. I paid $40 for the carbonized Pazvilla. I should have waited for it to go on clearance. Yeah, that's what I did. I think carbonized Pazvilla is cool, but not worth $40. Wait, is KOTOR remake over? No, it's just delayed. I know they had to. There was something going on where they like fired a ton of people or something like that. So it's just delayed. It'll still come out, but it's delayed indefinitely, is what they said. So we'll have to see. As of right now, we don't know much. Same AI to the extent that it's more or less a person. Yeah, referring to the astromech droid. Yeah. Just got the Sergeant Krill figure. Still not sure about it. This one I still haven't got. I don't think it's really arrived in the US a whole lot yet, but it's one that I definitely pick up. I'm a huge Stormtrooper fan. I got a lot of Stormtrooper figures, so I definitely pick it up. I just one of those things. I don't know how I feel about putting non-canon figures on my shelf anymore, just because I don't think it really fits in. But it's also one of those things. If I like the figure, I'm going to buy it anyway. So who cares? So yeah, I don't know. It's my collection. I'm going to buy who I want. So yeah, I think I'll probably end up picking them up if I see them in stores at all. I have the Clone Wars Anakin and Obi, but I think I'm going to order Bad Batch Rex for now until I get Red Hood. Or, I'm sorry, to get for now. Sorry, I got to reread that. I think I'm going to order Bad Batch Rex for now until I get the Hood, Red, and Black box one. Yeah, the red and black box one is really expensive. If you don't want to pay that price, the Bad Batch Rex is perfectly fine as well. It's very similar. There are some differences. I know I made a comparison video talking about it, but the Bad Batch Rex does get the job done. Again, I'm going to skip this comment. I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. Okay, Hunter says, I'm definitely going to make myself a custom 212th Commander. Dude, go for it. I think that'd be awesome. 212th Commander sounds really cool. For a selfie series. Yeah, that'd be cool. Put yourself on a 212 body. That'd be awesome. Luke Ness, are you going to share your selfie figure as a face reveal? I may have a face reveal already planned. You guys don't know. But no, it won't be the selfie series figure. I'm guessing by the time those ship, I'll probably already have done a face reveal. But yeah, you never know. If I haven't done a face reveal, I might show it anyway, just because like it's a figure, it doesn't really look a ton like me. But you never know. It depends how accurate, how much it actually looks like me. But never know. I haven't really thought that much about it. Hunter says, "Well, you got something to share with us about Ariana Grande?" No, I have nothing to share with you. Hunter is fine as long as Jar Jar isn't as long as a Jar. Oh my gosh, no, I'm skipping that. Okay, hype for the trailer. Yeah, me too. Like I said, I put so much time and effort into producing this fan film, and the trailer is incredible. I'm so excited for it, and cannot wait to show you guys. Have you made custom clones? I have, actually. I did make a custom Thorn and a custom Gregor, and then I'm currently like in the process of making a custom hard case. I mean, I did it a long time ago, and I just haven't really got around to finishing it. But yeah, maybe I'll make a video on hard case here pretty soon. We'll see. Do you think we'll get more Star Wars Rebels characters like Old Rex, Green Lightsaber Ezra, Blind Kanan, Lando from Rebels, Maul from Rebels, Old Wolf, and Old Gregor? I think we might get one or two here and there, but for the most part, the Rebels line is dead. Hopefully we do, but like I said, I just don't see them doing it, which kind of sucks. It's just kind of not relevant anymore, and they're going to do more relevant figures first. We also need a Bad Batch version of Clone Wars version. Oh, Bad Batch and Clone Wars version of Gregor as well. To be honest, I don't think we need a Bad Batch version, because his Bad Batch version was just like him half wearing armor. It kind of looks stupid. I don't know. I just think they should have given him his full set of armor in the Bad Batch, and they didn't. I think that's a missed opportunity. But I do think the Clone Wars Gregor is definitely needed. Is there any website that tells me when a Black Series figure goes in stock? Unfortunately, no. I mean, if you check the fan channel sites, it'll say in stock on the website for a figure, but like Entertainment Earth, Dorkside, Big Bad Toy Store, they all have figures in stock and stuff. It'll say they're in stock, but there's not like a current website that has every single Black Series figure and then if they're in stock or not. That's just not a thing, unfortunately. But would you like it if Hasbro offered a selfie figure that allowed you to be translated into a Star Wars alien? That would be really cool, actually. Yeah, that'd be cool. I like to see how they do it. I just don't know how well they would do it. Like, I don't know how well it would turn out. Like imagine they're like, okay, scan your face, and this is your $60 selfie figure, and then they just give you like a Greedo head, and they said they don't change the Greedo head at all. I can see them doing that. What is the most expensive figure that you paid for? It could be a custom or an official release. That I paid for. Let me think. So it can't be the San Diego Comic-Con. I think it would have been the San Diego Comic-Con. Might have been 2018. The Luke and Rey 2-pack. Not many people know about it. It's pretty cheap. I think I bought it for $35 on eBay. It's like a 2-pack. It comes with Luke and Rey from The Last Jedi. This was before The Last Jedi came out, and I think I paid $35 for it on eBay. I think it's even cheaper than that now if you guys want to go buy it. But it's a San Diego Comic-Con figure. Not a lot of people know about it. Do you think we'll win in a fight, Ned B or K2SO? I don't know. They're both strong, but K2SO is faster, but I think Ned B is stronger. I think K2SO is sassier. I think the sassiness level of K2SO just beats Ned B. I think, but Ned B has like a hammer though. Like it's hard to beat a dude with a hammer. I don't know. I'd like to see that. Like, what if they did like a Star Wars like what if battles or whatever? They just had two random people fight and see who wins. That'd be pretty cool. But will there be a face reveal at the end of your fan film? No comment. Bosk says we need a 5s from the Citadel arc to go with Echo. We do. We really do. I say it enough. We need a 5s. Oh, we got bots. Stupid bots. I'm definitely skipping that one. Really need to get that Axe Wolves in hand ASAP. Yeah, we do. Yeah, what was he talking about? The jar? Doesn't matter. Don't look it up. It's bad. Apologies for the previous comment. I'm not avid on commenting on your videos. I wasn't trying to make anyone uncomfortable. No, it's fine. It was funny. Just want to notice. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna gotta skip these comments. It's not relevant to the stream right now, so we're not gonna talk about it. How much water should I use in my paint? Right now it's, should I use like paint 50, 30%, etc. To be honest, I kind of just dip my paintbrush in water and then in the paint and then paint from there. I don't really do like a certain percent here and there, but also I'm not a professional painter, so definitely get somebody who's good at painting because I'm not the best. I came from watching Markiplier, so my brain isn't right. Yeah, I could see that. Okay. Paid $250 for SACC Boba Fett, most expensive figure I own, and it is displayed on shelf. Buddies freaking out when I open the card. You did not open the card. To be honest, it's one of those things. If I paid retail price for it, I'd definitely open the card. But if I paid $250 on eBay or something, I wouldn't open it. But yeah, it's an awesome figure. I really wish I could open it, but I just can't bring myself to it. I know Hunter would kill me if I did too. So hope we get a Black Series Wicket and 9 Nub. They would look good. They would look good next to my Lando figure. So Wicket's already confirmed. They already pipelined him for 40th anniversary. But 9 Nub one day, hopefully. But you never know, I guess. Just got into Black Series last year. Looking forward to the new Luke Skywalker. Yeah, me too. I wish we would have got him with the Rancor like they originally intended, but yeah, it's gonna be nice to see him. I think plastic free is gonna be interesting, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Yes, I definitely opened it. Yeah, again, if it's one of those things, if I got it at San Diego Comic-Con and I paid retail for it, I'd open it. I know Mike Payas is the same way, but yeah, for that expensive a figure, I just couldn't bring myself to open it. Do you think we could see Legends characters coming to live action like Kyle Katarn, Mara Jade Skywalker, aka Luke's wife in Legends, and Starkiller? Right now there is a Starkiller show in like a rumor. I believe they want Christian Bale to play Starkiller. I love Christian Bale, but you got to get Sam Witwer to play Christian Bale, right? I mean, he literally looks and sounds like Starkiller. Why don't you get Sam Witwer? But anyway, whoever they get to play him, I think it'd be pretty cool. I just don't know how well a Starkiller TV show would be, just because they'd have to nerf him so bad or make this show not canon. Because Starkiller is so incredibly overpowered, I just don't know how they would do that in live action and still make it canon. But it'd be cool to see, and I really hope we see Kyle Katarn in live action. I'm a huge Kyle Katarn fan, and I want to see him in live action, but we'll have to wait and see. Mara Jade, though, I don't see happening. She's a cool character, but I think the sequels kind of retconned that happening, so. No, man, you can do what you want. It's yours, but it would sting a little. Yeah. Again, Hunter, I don't plan on opening it. I think it's an incredible figure, and it looks great on the card, but I don't plan on opening it. So, it does look better on the card with that packaging. I would love a 9 Nub, just scared it's going to be a peg warmer like Lando. I think 9 Nub would actually sell better than Lando. One, Lando was double packed in a wave, which makes no sense to me, no conceivable sense. But 9 Nub is an alien, and aliens sell pretty well in Black Series, so I think it would do pretty well. Sorry, I said I get a drink there. Need Boba in disguise now. How hard would that be to pick up? It actually went up for pre-order today at 1 p.m. for everybody, so it's probably sold out by now. Hopefully Hasbro Pulse will put it back in stock here and there, so I'll definitely keep you guys updated. But so the weird thing is, today on Hasbro Pulse, they made a post like, oh, for premium members you can pre-order Boba Fett in disguise at 12, and then everybody can do it at 1. So great for premium members. But literally, this figure has gone up for pre-order like several times in the last week, and they're just now making this like, oh, premium members can do it now. Like, even though everybody could have done it like 2 weeks ago. It's just kind of dumb. I know there was like a glitch or whatever. So basically what happened was with the last like convention exclusive Jon Favreau, each cue card was different, like each QR code, and so you'd scan it and it would give you a link to pre-order it. But with the Boba Fett in Disguise, each QR code was the same. It would just bring you to one link. So people would just scan the QR code and then send the link to people, and so then anybody could pre-order it, whether they went to San Diego Comic-Con or not. And so that's what everybody did. That's what a lot of people did. And so then whenever they released it to everyone, most people either already pre-ordered it, and it's just kind of one of those. It's just kind of stupid because it kind of takes away from the perks of Pulse Premium, because Hasbro messed up and decided to make the QR code the same. I'm not complaining because it allowed everybody who really wanted it to get a pre-order in, but it's just a little frustrating. But in Legends, Mara Jade was the OT movies and Legends. Was in the OT movies in Legends, so I think that it's too late for her to come into canon. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna come back to that comment, but yes, John Krasinski needs to play Kyle Katarn. 100%. Yes, needs to be John Krasinski. He'd be an awesome Kyle Katarn. That'd be incredible. I'd love to see him as Kyle Katarn. Ask everybody who their favorite Star Wars characters. What's your guys' favorite Star Wars characters? What prequel Jedi should they do next? I want to see a Shaak Ti. I think that'd be pretty cool. What's another one? I don't know his name. He's one of the dudes that go to fight Palpatine in Revenge of the Sith. He has like the horns. I don't know his name. I do apologize. But if somebody knows his name, I know who I'm talking about. Help me out in the comments. But Ideas Rap says, which Star Wars Legends would you like? Like in the Black series? Kyle Katarn would be the one I want the most. I got more pops. Block user. Why do they always come after Black series streams? I don't get it. Yeah, it says I can't even block the account. Okay. Okay, back to this. How do you feel about the people that complain about the astromech droid scale? Would you be interested in seeing a new mold that makes them taller? Yeah, I think it's a fair argument. I just think they're underscaled and they need to be bigger. So I understand the argument, and I'd love to see them do a new mold. So yeah, I could see it happening. I don't think I care that much, to be honest, me personally, but I know it is inaccurate, so I wouldn't complain if they did a new one. I guess I'll be getting it aftermarket. Made a custom 5s, couldn't wait for them. Yeah, I know somebody reached out to me back when Echo came out and was like, hey, can I make you a custom 5s? And I'm like, I really appreciate it, but if they made Echo 5s, it's right around the corner. And so I turned them down. Now I really wish I accepted it because yeah, I did not think it would take this long to get 5s, to be honest. How would you feel if Hasbro canceled the 6-inch line and returned to only making 3.75-inch figures? I would not be a fan of it. I think the 6-inch line is just the new figure game. Every company makes 6-inch figures now. 6 or 7-inch. All of McFarlane's figures are pretty much that 7-inch scale. Most of these Marvel Legends is too. Most of these figure lines are 6-inch scale now. They're not 3 3/4 inch. I think 3 3/4 inch is good for what it was, and to be honest, they're still good for what it is now. But I just think 6-inch is the new figure game. It allows you to get great articulation, great paint apps, great detail, everything like that. So yeah, I think 6-inch is just better in my opinion. But R2-D2, no questions asked. Yeah, R2-D2 is the best astromech, no question. Is he the best Star Wars character though? I don't know. Captain Rex is my best, is my favorite figure or character, if you couldn't tell. Mine is actually Boba Fett. Just if you guys didn't know, Boba Fett is my favorite character. Yeah, pretty cool. 5s is a close second though. I want to see a Clone Wars Plo Koon really bad with the clone gauntlets. Yeah, so I would love to see more Clone Wars Jedi. I know that with the Tartakovsky Obi-Wan, they introduced the brand new molds for the forearms for the Jedi, where the Jedi robes merged into the clone gauntlets. and I'd love to see them reuse those for a future Jedi, and I'd love to see what they could do with it. I think they're going to reuse it eventually, but it might just be a matter of time. Ooh, we got Lungai in the chat. I am a little bit far behind on comments, so I'm gonna have to go back up here in a second. But what's up, Lungai? Nice to see you in the chat. We're just kind of chilling, doing a Q&A. So yeah, thanks for joining. And of course, he did the Luke Ness sticker. So yeah, so thanks, man. Thanks for being a member. Really appreciate it. Go check out Lungai Hideout's channel. He does Black Series content as well. It's pretty good. John Tate, I agree. Shock T. I think Shock T would be a great Jedi figure. We need a Revan line action movie played by Keanu Reeves. Yes. And then Karth Onsai. I don't have to pronounce that. I do apologize. Played by Chris Pratt. To be honest, that sounds awesome. I'd love that. That'd be super cool. I agree. I concur. We need more Old Republic characters in the Black Series. I think Old Republic characters peg more. It's just unfortunate that we saw it with Zalbar. And it's not that they're bad or anything. I think Old Republic's awesome. I just think not everybody has played the game, so they see Zalbar and they're like, who is Zalbar? I don't care about Zalbar, and they won't buy him. I think it's, like I said, I think I love Old Republic. I think it's great to get figures for him, but unfortunately I do think they peg one. But it also depends on the character. I think Revan is not going to peg one near as much as a character like Zalbar. So, you know. Yeah, I want to see Plo Koon with the gauntlets. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Ayla Secura, Yoda, Kanan Jarrus, Omega, for favorite characters or for figures we need? I don't know. Yeah, all those are awesome. Either way. Do you collect stuff besides Star Wars? I actually do. I do. Marvel Legends is the most that I do besides Star Wars. And those are, again, mostly just characters I like. I only collect MCU stuff. I don't collect comic book figures from Marvel. I'm just a big MCU fan. I don't really read any comic books, so I don't collect the comic figures. But yeah, I'm a huge MCU fan, so I pick up a lot of those figures. Besides Marvel Legends, I do the 5-inch McFarlane Avatar figures. I'm a huge Avatar fan, Avatar The Last Airbender. So I do pick up those ones when I can. And then I also do pick up a few Jazzware Halo figures every once in a while as well. So, and then, you know, a few NECA figures too. I picked up like a Back to the Future 2 Marty McFly, awesome figure. So yeah, you know, I'll pick up a few figures here and there. I don't discriminate on action figure brands, but what I really want to get into is the McFarlane Stranger Things characters, and they're just so expensive on the aftermarket now because I just got into Stranger Things, and so I want to go back and pick those up, but they're just so expensive. Paul says, I hope they make a Clone Wars Plo Koon and a mid-Clone Wars Anakin. Yes, I agree, where he has like just the gauntlets. I agree with that. Or does he even have the gauntlets? I don't even know. But yeah, I agree with that, where he has shorter hair, and then a Clone Wars Ahsoka with her green lightsaber instead of the blue or white one. I totally agree with that. That'd be awesome. Both of those need to be made, but no, we'll see. I recently went down the rabbit hole with G.I. Joe Classified. I used to watch some of the G.I. Joe like TV shows and stuff when I was a kid, but never really got into the figures that much. Yep, I already said hi to Lungai, but what's up? Like I said, go check him out. Hope we get a Darth Malgus and Ballastan. We actually do have both Darth Malgus and Ballastan, but I cannot pronounce her name. I do apologize. I know people are gonna get mad at me for pronouncing it wrong, but we already do have both those figures confirmed for Black Series mainline, so it's a matter of time for them. T3M4, Karth, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I do apologize for that. And then Bishop Bayo, don't have any confirmation yet, but with them coming, I do imagine with Malgus and everything coming, I do imagine they might be pretty close behind. iTunes Rep says, would you accept a custom 5s if I send it to your PO box? Absolutely. I take anything people send to my PO box really. So yeah, if you want to send me figures and stuff, feel free. Just let me know and I'll give you my address for my PO box. And yeah, you can work something out. Pretty cool though. Yeah, definitely accept it. And I'll definitely give you a shout out on my channel as well. Do you think Hasbro will eventually go back to plastic packaging? I think it depends on if people don't buy it. If plastic-free packaging just doesn't sell, then they're going to go back because people will vote with their wallets, and Hasbro will listen to money. If they see plastic free is losing money, then they'll switch back to normal figures. But if people are just going to buy them if nothing changes, people still buy them, then no, they're not going to switch back. It's just unfortunate. But what would be your limit on collecting if the prices continue to increase? Wide release, exclusives, deluxe. That's tough. I know, like right now, some of the figures are so incredibly expensive. I think right now the most I would pay for a standard Black Series figure is like $40. And that's like the very, very most I'd pay. Because I know that sounds crazy, like $40, but most standard Black Series figures right now are like what, $28, $29, $30 sometimes, just for exclusives. So $40 isn't like a hugely absurd number. It's not that far away, unfortunately. But for deluxe figures, it just gets up there. Like I know right now deluxe figures are between 35 and 37, $38, and I just don't know how much more expensive they can go with still selling the line. But it's also one of those things where as long as I do YouTube, I'm going to be buying the figures. So I don't know it doesn't matter how expensive they get, I'll probably end up still buying them. So I don't know. We'll see. Favorite characters, Boba Fett and Fives are my two favorite characters. Zalbar is garbage. Definitely Sith and Jedi characters. Yep. Zalbar's not the best character, but he's great for Old Republic fans, I guess. I do think we need a Mission Veo to go with him, though. That would be great. Captain Rick says, I also collect Legends, Halo, and NECA. I also do McFarlane, DC, Transformers, G.I. Joe, and Lego. 75% Star Wars, so I'm a man of many tastes. Yeah, that sounds like you're collecting every action figure line out there. Yeah, I haven't got that wide yet. You never know. I might expand that much. We'll see. Darth Treya is needed in the Black Series as well. Again, I'm not familiar with the name. I do apologize. I'm not familiar, but yeah. Oh, we got more bots. Let me get rid of the bots here real quick. Wait, Malgus is pipelined? It might not have been Malgus. It was an Old Republic villain. It might have been Malik. One of the two. It was either Malgus or Malik. I can't remember. But I also have not played the game, so I don't know the difference. I'm not gonna lie. I do apologize. I'm not a terribly huge Old Republic fan. I've played through the game. I've played through it, but it didn't do much for me, so I didn't really pay that much attention to it. But it was either, I think it was Malik, not Malgus, but I could be wrong. Which would win, Snoke's Praetorian Guards or Palpatine's Royal Guards? To be honest, I don't really know Palpatine's Royal Guards' potential because we never really see them fight. We kind of just see them stand around. So because of that, I'd have to go Snoke's Praetorian Guards. I can't pronounce it. I'm so sorry. But I think Prequel haters would say that, Palpatine's Royal Guards would win any day. But the only time we ever really see them fight is in Revenge of the Sith, and Yoda just forced them into a wall and they die. They put up zero fight. So, to be honest, I think the Praetorian Guards might be better, but. Oh gosh. Do you think we could see a Snoke and his guards and Captain Phasma in Mando Season 3? We need more Phasma left. No, we won't see him in Mando Season 3. Those characters are all 30 years after Return of the Jedi, and Mando Season 3 is going to be 5, 6, 7 years after Return of the Jedi, so the timeline just doesn't add up. Darth Treya is from Old Republic, just to let you know. That's probably why I don't recognize it. So with Old Republic, I've played halfway through the first game, and I'm just stuck on a level I can't pass, and so I just kind of stopped playing it. And so I'm not a huge fan of RPGs like that. It'd make a great mobile game, but for a console game or a PC game, it's just not my kind of thing. I do love the storytelling though, and that'd be the only reason I'd play it. But yeah, just waiting on Spider Legs Maul. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd love a Spider Legs Maul. We got Ferner Armstrong. What's up? Nice to see you in the chat. If we got Starkiller, which costume do you want? Default one or the Jedi one or the Sith one? I want the default Sith one. I think would be the best. I think maybe they could do a Starkiller, which is a Sith one, and then a Galen Merrick, which is the Jedi version. Either one would be cool. I just think we need a version of Starkiller. Picked up the NECA Jungle Hunter Predator at Target yesterday. Pretty awesome. These figures are getting pretty expensive. Yeah, I know NECA is quite expensive. Yeah, but I'll pick up a few here and there. I hope they make a Savage Press and Maul with his taller robo legs. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I would really love that, to be honest. Savage needs to be done. Unfortunately, I think he would be I think he'd be a deluxe figure though. Yeah, we need a Starkiller, 100%. I think he's coming. I know Yakface did tease something to do with Starkiller, so I'm hoping it's in the Black Series, but it might be TBC, and it might just be relating to this rumored Starkiller TV show. So, I always jump the gun and go straight to Black Series, but, I keep my hopes up. But hopefully, fingers crossed, Black Series Starkiller. There is still one mystery game figure for, at least, I believe it's Wave 35. There's a mystery game figure, and I'm hoping that's Starkiller. No confirmation yet, but fingers crossed it's Starkiller. If it's not Starkiller, it's going to be, if I had to guess, it would be the Jedi Fallen Order 2 Cal Kestis. It's one of the two, I think, though. And no, I do think that the new Cal Kestis is going to be in the main line, just because when it comes to gaining greats, they tend to do remolds and reuses and stuff. But like they're not going to make a brand new mold for Cal in the Gaming Greats line. If they did it, it would be in the main line. My sister recently got the New Republic security droid. He's very cool. This is another one that I really hated on. I don't really care for the character that much, but like I said, if I see it in stores and it looks cool enough, I might pick it up. But it's just not one I care that much about. So we'll see. Like I said, I might pick it up and I might absolutely love it. But for right now, it's not one I'm going to buy until I actually see it in stores. Probably on clearance. But I've started my NECA Alien collection, and so they can go against my 501st Legion Black Series. That's actually really cool. That's awesome. Waiting for a Black Series to do Medical Droid. Yeah, dude, Medical Droid would be so cool in the Black Series. Give us like Back to Tank Luke 2. That'd be pretty cool as well. I made a custom Kicks. Dude, I love Kicks. I would love to see it in the Black Series. Official one would be awesome. But no rumor of him yet. Hopefully one day though. I hope we get Starkiller's clone from the second game and Cal Kestis from Jedi Survivor. Yeah, both of those would be awesome. I just want a version of Starkiller. Don't care what version it is. I think it'd be cool to get like the Ultimate Sith version where he has a really cool helmet and like the claws and everything. That'd be awesome. But I don't know if we're gonna get that version. I think we're just gonna get like the standard Sith Starkiller if we're gonna get any of them. One guy says, "Pardon me, Starkiller show." Yeah, so right now there is a rumored Starkiller show in the works with Lucasfilm. I believe the rumor is that Christian Bale will be playing Starkiller. Don't know how I feel about that. I think Sam Witwer would make the best Starkiller, but it is what it is. Do you think Mace Windu will return to Star Wars? I don't know. I think if he's going to return, it's going to be in Mando or it's going to be in Book of Boba Fett. I think that Samuel Jackson is the perfect age to come back to that timeline and play that version of Mace Windu. Obviously, they would have to canonize him surviving, but that's not too far-fetched. My only thing is with when it comes to like to Star Wars now is every single character survives, and there's no one that dies. If somebody dies, you can just assume that they survive, and so it goes against like I want him to stay dead just because I don't want them to make everybody else alive. But on the other hand, I want him to come back just because I think it would be a really cool story for Boba Fett. So I have mixed emotions, but either way, it'd be pretty cool. Would you accept a custom Phase 1 Rex? Working on 3 of them now. I was giving two away, one to you and to Luke Slanspeeder if you will accept one. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, try to contact me and I'll send you some PO box information. And yeah, it'd be pretty cool. Definitely accept. Like I said, I accept most figures that people send me. Yeah, definitely reach out to me and I will get in contact with you. Agreed, Sam, all the way. Yeah, I think Christian Bale's cool, but he's just like he's older than Sam Witwer, so I think like the argument Sam Witwer is too old just doesn't make any sense. And plus, Sam Witwer is literally the face of Starkiller. He's the voice of Starkiller. He is Starkiller. It's perfect. I think the biggest thing is he's a voice actor, not an actual actor. So maybe he just can't act. But I think he would do pretty good. I don't know though. I'm going to go ahead and head out. Thanks for having this chill live stream, and I'm glad I was able to make it. Keep up the great work, Luke. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. Nice to have you in the chat. David says, Hasbro hires you to design a wave of figures and has to be a themed wave connected figures. What are your 6 figures? Clone Wars wave number 3. It would end up being fives, hard case kicks. Then it would also be a phase 2 Jesse, not the ARC Trooper Jesse. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 more. Then it would also be a phase 1 Waxer and Boyle. Dream Wave, the Dream Team. That'd be awesome. Lately, I've been liking Black Series more than 3.75 inch. Yeah, I'm a huge Black Series fan. 3.75 inch is cool to keep on card in my opinion, but Black Series is great to take out of the box. Do you think we will get Battlefront 2 2017 characters for the Black Series? I heard, for the Black Series, like Beard Han, Iden Versio, and the other 2 Inferno Squad members, Leia and Sheev, maybe 1, 2. I don't know. We have gotten a few for the Game of Great sign. We did get like the Umbra Arc Trooper and the Game of Great sign, and we did get the what was it? The Jump Trooper, the Jump Stormtrooper. Also got the Heavy Battle Droid in the Game of Great sign, and then we also did get the Inferno Squad Trooper. It was a GameStop exclusive back in 2019. So yeah, they do Battlefront 2 figures here and there, but for named characters like that, probably not. But, I don't know. I'd be open to it. I wish they would make a Commander Fox Archived Edition because I really want one. Yeah, I know back in 2019 when that one first came out, that was one of the first figures I ever bought. And I ended up getting it at GameStop, and it was broken out of the box. The arm was broken, like the pin was snapped. And I ended up fixing that one and turning it into a custom Thorn. But I actually went back to GameStop and they were all out. And so I did some research and I found out that they were actually sold in Barnes & Nobles as well. There was like a shared exclusive. And so I found one in Barnes & Noble. And so that's the one I actually currently have now that's not customized. So Lone Guy says, geez, Luke, getting everyone to do your customs now. Well, yeah, dude, I'm so excited for your custom. If you guys didn't know, Lone Guy's doing, I actually already shouted it out on the channel, on the stream before, but Lone Guy's making a custom Luke Ness Trooper. So really excited to see how that one turns out. I got high hopes. Hunter says, not gonna lie, I'm building a 3.75 inch army for the 212th right now. Yeah, I've seen, dude, that looks awesome though. I don't blame you. I think that's one good thing about 3.75 inch is you can really expand your collection. You can get a lot of figures, a lot of vehicles, a lot of stuff like that you just can't really get in Black Series scale. Does anyone know someone that would be willing to sell a Commander Fox? Check eBay. I think that's gonna be your best option. I think they might have some pre-orders still up on fan channel sites like a Dorkside or like a Big Bad Toy Store. Actually, I think it might be in stock on Big Bad Toy Store. Let me check. It might be a little bit more expensive, but I think it is in stock. I could be wrong though. Let me check real quick for you. But yeah, I think your best bet might be eBay, unfortunately. Either that or like Facebook Marketplace or Instagram, just finding somebody that'd be willing to sell it. But okay, I don't see it on Dorkside or on Big Bad Toy Store, so it looks like it might be out of stock, unfortunately. But yeah, I think eBay might be your best bet, unfortunately. When I make your Rex, would you like it? Would you like battle damage or no? I'm gonna say no battle damage. I think it'd be cool. I think the Phase 1, his armor is pretty clean and pretty pristine throughout most of the show. So I think no battle damage would be cool. Gonna have 3 scales of 2/12 armies. Yeah, what, you do 3.75 inch, 6 inch, and then Hot Toys too, right? Yeah, that's incredible. Hunter's a legend, by the way. Yeah. Predict Mando Season 3. I think Mando Season 3 is going to be... Mando's going to go to Mandalore, and he's going to try to presume the throne of Mandalore to kind of like redeem him for removing his helmet. And Bo-Katan is going to be the villain, I think. I think Bo-Katan is going to be fighting Mando for the Darksaber. And we'll see. I think, to be honest, I could see them killing off Bo-Katan in Mando Season 3, and it could be Mando killing her. But, I think it'd be pretty cool. Should be here any day now. Yeah, really excited for it. So definitely go check out Lung Guy's channel. Do you think we will see a Captain Vaughn figure for the Clone Wars line along with Scorch Commando? Scorch Commando figure. So yeah, we're definitely gonna see Scorch. He's coming in the Game of Great Sign here pretty soon. Guarantee it. Vaughn is a little different though. I really hope we get him, but at this point, it's up in the air. They're gonna make random figures, and so there's always a chance they're gonna make it, but you never know. There's nothing really to predict that they will. Have you ever had a bad experience with another collector or an employee in a store? Another collector, like obviously I've had disagreements with people, but nothing like super bad experience or anything. If you mean like in a store, I think when it comes to employees, I've gone in several times to like a Target every day and asked the exact same employee if they could check the back for a figure or like scan my like QR thing or like put the DCPI in my that I had for a certain wave of figures. And I'm sure like because every day I went in, they were the only employee in the back in the electronics or whatever. So I'm sure they got annoyed after a few days, but nothing like a bad experience or anything. But even though I opened my STC Boba Fett, I still have an Entertainment Earth Order 66 in box. Ooh, I'm jealous about that. I do have an Order 66 4-pack. I ended up buying that one on the aftermarket for about $200, I think, but it was opened. So yeah, sealed Entertainment Earth 66 pack is very expensive. I think that one goes for about $400 now. So yeah, that's incredible though. That's awesome. Definitely, if you guys haven't known, if you guys watched my channel in the past, that one was my like dream Holy Grail pack. And then a local comic shop actually got one in, and they sold it for $200, and so I jumped on it and I bought it. Bo-Katan is definitely going to be the villain just by the trailer. Yeah, I think so. If you guys didn't know, they did release a Mando Season 3 trailer at Comic-Con or at a Star Wars Celebration, and has yet to be revealed to the public yet. Obviously, you can find leaked versions of it of people that just filmed it at a celebration there, but hopefully they do release that version to everybody else eventually. But predict Book of Boba Fett Season 2. I think Boba Fett is going to kind of leave Tatooine and pursue bounty hunting again, and I think he's going to come in contact with Mace Windu. That's my prediction. It takes a few weeks because I have to wait for the body to come in, and I already have the other parts. Yeah, no man, no worries at all. I'm not in any rush at all. So yeah, just take your time, and thanks again, man. I appreciate it. Edwin says, just got the Archive Emperor, and I have him I have him Reva dual lightsabers. Love the look of Clone Wars Palpatine. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm sorry. He has him dueling lightsabers like he did in Clone Wars. Pretty cool. I think Palpatine with like dual lightsabers is cool. Lowest price on eBay for Fox is $83. That surprises me. I remember back whenever he was one of the cheapest ones out there. Because I remember when I first started collecting, I really wanted Commander Cody and I really wanted Commander Wolf. Both of them were well over $100 on the aftermarket. And then they re-released both the figures. Cody got an archive release. Wolf got a re-release fan channel. And so yeah, now those are the cheapest figures you can buy. Wolf is on sale on Dorkside, I believe, for like $14 or $15. Cody you can still get for retail price. And now some of those figures that back whenever I first started collecting that were really easy to get, like Fox and Captain Rex, are the most expensive figures out there, which just really surprised me. I never really saw that coming, looking back now. But hindsight is 2020. Yeah, I can't say my Order 66 clones are sealed. Yeah, mine aren't either. Would you like to see Moon Knight, Mando, or Boba Fett in Mortal Kombat game? Customization and moveset wise would be dope. Interesting. To be honest, I don't play a ton of Mortal Kombat. I've never really gotten into it. I've played like Street Fighter and stuff like that. But yeah, Moon Knight. Imagine you get a Moon Knight Mando battle in Street Fighter. That'd be pretty cool. Or even in Mortal Kombat. That'd just be awesome. I just think that you never see that happen. One, because they're licensed characters, obviously, so Disney's never going to do that. But two, Mortal Kombat's just too graphic for a company like Disney. So, you're never going to see Moon Knight get ripped in half in a Mortal Kombat game. So, yeah, Disney would just never let that happen. I have a feeling that they will give / take the Darksaber to Bo, just the way Disney's going. I don't think so. They did that once in Rebels, and because of that, Mandalore fell because of Bo Katan there. And so I don't think that's going to happen. I think Mando's going to end up killing Bo-Katan. That's what I think is going to happen. Which characters that don't have a figure on the top of your wish list? Fives. It's got to be fives. Surprise, it's fives. Other than that, I don't know. Most of them are clones, just because I'm a big clone collector. Other than that, it's got to be like Starkiller, Kyle Katarn, some of like the OT figures here and there, but yeah. One guy says, quick spoiler, the Luke Trooper has a removable helmet, but didn't have the right paint to paint his head. Not a big deal. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do the what's it called? Like the photo series, Black Series figure, and then just swap the head, so I'll put my head on the Luke Trooper. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe I'll do that. That'd be pretty cool, yeah. Yeah, for real, Boba Fett would be pretty badass in Mortal Kombat. That'd be awesome. Again, I just think it's too graphic for Disney and Lucasfilm, unfortunately. What are your thoughts on the Gaming Greats line and their new clone commandos? It's not perfect. I don't love it, but it's one of those things. I'm just a big Republic Commando fan, and I've been asking for Delta Squad in the Black Series for the last 2.5 years. And so I was really happy they got revealed. I don't think they're going to make any mold for the Commando, so if this is the only way we're going to get it, I'm fine with that. Plot twist: Mando hooks up with Bo, and she makes him reinstate his membership. I mean, it could happen. I don't know if that would. I don't think they're going to be too quick to give Mando a love interest, but you never know. Okay, so aside from the point, but for how I want Mando to end, I want Mando's already removed his helmet. I want to see the village from season 1. I want him to go back to that village, and because he was thinking about staying with the woman from the village there. So I think it'd be pretty cool to see that. Maybe that's how the series ends, as he goes back and settles down with them in that village. I think that'd be pretty cool. I mean, he's already removed his helmet now, so I think that'd be a cool storyline to see them jump into. Which dead character would you like them to bring back in a story? Fives. I think my go-to answer now is just fives. Fives would be pretty cool. So I know in the new Tales of the Jedi show, they have they're going back and revisiting stories, but I know Ahsoka is like a pretty key character in that, and there's going to be some Clone Wars content as well, because I know Rex is in the trailer. So I'm hoping we see fives come back in Tales of the Jedi. I'm hoping so. Fingers crossed, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not. What is a figure you bought and now regret buying, and what's your favorite figure / figures in your collection? My favorite figure has got to be ARC Trooper Echo. A close second would have to be Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. Both are great figures. Captain Rex is a close third. Figure I regret buying? Probably. I was gonna go with Quill from the Black Series from Mandalorian, but he's still a good figure. He's not my favorite figure, but he goes with my Mando display, so I'm not too upset about him. What's a figure I regret buying though? I know. Hoth Luke. Hoth Luke is a terrible figure. Got it in the archive line. He still sucks. Articulation's terrible. He can't stand up. Face paint apps. Photoreal face is just terrible. It sucks. So yeah, not the best figure. Probably the one I guess I regret buying the most. Which Jedi do you want to show up in Bad Batch Season 2? To be honest, no Jedi. I don't think Jedi really need to show up in Bad Batch Season 2, so I don't think I really want any of them to show up. If any of them did have to show up, I guess I'd go with Ahsoka. But
Are you gonna get the Old Republic Trooper kit? I'm gonna say no because I don't know what that is. I don't know of Hasbro making an Old Republic Trooper kit, so probably not. I'm gonna go with probably not. I'm hoping the new Mandalorian Luke comes with a stitched together cloak and not an open cloak or one around the neck. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look at the figure. I don't remember. Here, let me look. I think I put the photo in the thumbnail. Let me look. Yeah, it is a stitched together cloak. Yeah, it's stitched together. Pretty cool. So there you go. Stitched together. It is, yeah, not open around the neck. It is stitched together. I wish I could throw up a photo for you guys, but I didn't really set any of that up. Let's take a drink break here. Need a Black Series Battle of Crate figure with Luke Skywalker? Yeah, honestly, I'd be fine with that. He was one of my favorite characters from Last Jedi there. Not like Luke himself, but like the crate Luke battle. I really like that battle. Like, obviously, I don't like how they killed off Luke, but that battle's still dope either way. You have all the guns firing and all the AT-ATs and everything firing at Luke there, and he just walks out of the flames and the explosion and like brushes off his shoulder. Just super cool. I love that scene, and I know it gets more hate than it deserves, but I do think they killed off Luke in a bad way. Like, literally, they made Luke go to this planet and have a super like dope scene. And then he's gonna die like as a Force ghost, like half the mile away, or like half a galaxy away. Like, why didn't they make him actually go to Crate there and do that? You know, I don't understand. If they're gonna kill him off anyway, why they didn't just have him show up? But who knows? I hope they do another R2D2 in proper size. I do too. I think it'd be cool. But hey Luke, thanks so much for answering my questions. I'm a bit tired, so I'm gonna bounce. See you in the next video. Have a good night. Yeah, see you, man. Thanks for joining. I'll probably end the stream here pretty soon as well. It is getting kind of late, but I will answer a few more questions. Best 3 action sequences in all of Star Wars. Oof, that's good. I think I'm not gonna. Okay, actually, I will rank them. Number 3, I'm giving it to the Kenobi Vader duel in the Kenobi show. One of my favorites. Absolutely loved it. Second, I gotta give it to the final duel in Return of the Jedi. And then first, I gotta give it to Empire Strikes Back. No, actually, I lied. I'm cutting out the Return of the Jedi duel. I'm throwing in Anakin Obi-Wan duel in Revenge of the Sith. One of my favorite scenes of all time. Great music, great choreography. Everything is great about that scene. And then number 1's got to be Empire Strikes Back, Luke Vader duel. Like, Luke, I'm your father, Bespin duel. It's most iconic scene. It's the best in all Star Wars, in my opinion. I had the choice to buy R-Trooper Echo or Commander Fox, and I choose R-Trooper Echo. Do you think I made the right choice? Yes, that is the right choice. I think R-Trooper Echo is a much better figure. Fox just has poor articulation. He's a great figure, great paint apps and everything, but he's on the old clone body, so the articulation sucks. I'd love a Crate Dragon HasLab. Would come with a few Tuskens, the Weequay Bartender, Mando, and the Marshal. Cool idea. Only problem is the Crate Dragon is humongous and would never be proper Black Series scale. So yeah, I don't think it would. I don't think it would work very well. But there's a ton of stuff they could do for HasLabs. Josh, I don't think you did. No offense. I'm not sure what. Oh, for the Echo or the Fox. I'm gonna have to disagree. I think Echo is the right choice. Ooh, for $85 though, that's tough. I mean, yeah, you do you. I think it's a great figure. I would never pay $85 for it, but he is my favorite Black Series figure of all time right now. So yeah, I think it's worth. I think it's definitely worth picking up. Got him from Amazon. Okay, I'll give you a tip. Don't buy old Black Series figures from Amazon. Amazon always bumps up the price as much as possible. They're third-party sellers, and they just don't give you good deals as much. So try other places like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Instagram, like I think like Instagram like has a marketplace as well. Different Facebook groups as well, like have like people selling custom figures, or not custom figures, but like selling off their collection. And you can find better deals there, but I know Amazon always just has the most expensive aftermarket figures. Because I mean, he was a Target exclusive, so. Vader is Luke's father. Spoiler. Wait, what? Dude, that's crazy. I didn't know. Finally finished my Black Series Dr. Alpha team. Too demanding on those figures. So yeah, I actually saw all those figures in store, and I passed on them, and I really wish I picked them up back in the day. But yeah, I just passed them. Don't know. Because I didn't trust eBay back then. That's fair. We got more bots. Come on, man. Block user. Yeah, I think eBay's pretty trustworthy, especially if you use PayPal. They have their like buyer protection. So even if you do get like scammed or something, I just blocked the oh my gosh, I got the. Come on, there we go. Come on. Sorry, I'm getting rid of all the bots in the chat. Come on. Okay, I think I got rid of them. But yeah, PayPal, if you use PayPal, does have their buyer protection. So even if you get scammed, you can report it to PayPal and they'll give you a refund. So, Captain Rex, I'm gonna head out as well. I will take my time on the Rex to make it perfect, and you will find a way to contact you. I'm not sure how to contact you, but we'll figure that out. Instagram and/or Discord would be the best, but if you like need an email, I can always give you an email too. But Instagram would be the best if possible. And yeah, of course, that's the point of the stream. I'm just here answering questions. So yeah, thanks for joining. Dude, amazing. It's crazy with the price of the boss figure. It's $40. Really? I don't know if you're talking about like aftermarket or if you're talking about another country, because I know in other countries figures are more expensive. But in the US here, I know my GameStop has like 5 or 6 bosses for retail price. I think it's what, $28. So I don't know. Maybe you're just talking about like aftermarket, but the aftermarket with Black Series is really weird. It's hard to talk about. But in my vision, the dragon itself would just be an articulated head that looks like it's coming out of the ground. No way Hasbro would do the whole thing. Yeah, that'd actually be really cool though. I'd like that. Just kind of like a head coming out of the ground. If they can make it stand up and make it look cool, maybe add in some different stands or whatever to make it look like Mando's about to like fly into it. That'd be pretty cool. I'd buy that. I got scammed from eBay, but now I trust it. Yeah, I have too. It's not the best, but hey, their AI will help us all find our perfect match. Oh, the bots. Sorry. Okay. Anyone find the Jawa the Jawa Tika yet? I actually found them in stores and I didn't pick it up because it was $28 and I didn't want to pay that much for a Jawa, so I didn't pick it up. I don't also care that much about the Jawa either. It's just another Jawa in my opinion. I know a lot of people have been really liking Tika, but I just didn't pick it up. I didn't care that much about it. Captain Rick says, I don't have Insta or Discord. Okay, I will try to get you an email address. So, yeah, just comment on one of my other videos. I'll see it and I'll give you an email address to reach out to. Oh, I meant Amazon. Okay, I've got him in GameStop, so I know you're talking about the boss figure. Yeah, $40 on Amazon is a lot for a boss, but again, because it's on Amazon and boss is a GameStop exclusive, so obviously if you buy from GameStop, it's gonna be cheaper. I'll comment on a later video to update you. So yeah, thanks man, thanks for joining, really appreciate it. Tika is super overpriced. Yeah, $28 for Jawa. Jawa's like half a figure. Why is he $28? It's just too much in my opinion. Hey Lukeness, I see you have the Clone Jet Trooper. I got him for $30 at GameStop. I think it's a lot for retail. What are your thoughts on that price? I believe he's $27.99 retail, then with tax and everything, it does add up. I'm a huge Clone fan, and I'm willing to pay that price, but I know there's some people that aren't. So I'm fine with it. But again, that's just GameStop. GameStop has really expensive exclusives. But yeah. Anyway, guys, we are kind of running a little late on the stream, so I may call it quits here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a lot of fun just talking with you guys. Yeah. See you guys in the next video.